like Thursdays?
Whatever
Bernie,
works.
can you do Thursdays?
That's not even a guaranteed day. I have to see what they can do
Yeah, I
because they have a
probably
whole
could
team
go back to
Thursdays.
Thursdays. Since I don't.
Wait, what's
You don't,
happening?
you don't need to network anymore because you're
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I just
Why?
I just hired my first sales rep, Chad.
sweet.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Sales
Because
is-
you're an
I used,
employer.
I used to work with her, and I was just like, "Hey, I know what they pay you, and I know how stupid they are. You want to work for me instead?"
She was like, sure thing. Good,
That's
dude.
awesome.
It's always better if you can work with people you know or like hire people at the very least, like they respect you at some level, right? And you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, you know what you're buying, and it's like somebody that you interview, you have no idea, and like especially when it comes to sales reps, like they're literally paid to sell you, so when you interview them, they're very convincing, even when they're shit. You're like, wow, you know what to do. The question is, will you do it?
Yeah. You just need somebody who's willing to do it day in, day out and won't quit after a week. Just get bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a cush job. I basically feed her like 5 leads a day. So she just has to
Pick up the phone and talk to him, right?
exactly email him, text him, call him, basic rules.
Very good.
Very nice.
Sort of,
Are you just 1099ing her or like just paying her like you're just like
W2. Need the
jeez.
Need the deduction.
Nice,
Need
dude.
the deduction. Very good. That means you're doing well, dude.
That's awesome.
Hey,
man.
if you want to W2 me to have me just call people, I'll do that too. I got time.
I'd have to pay you too much.
I got time on my hands, dude. I got time on my hands.
Barney, we're still waiting for you to log in.
Man. And we can talk maybe when I'm like next level.
Yeah, didn't Sister Fields say like I'm not going to be that guy and I'm going to make it definitely next week?
I remember. But Bernie, you're also not logged in, Foundry.
Yeah, I told you I don't need to.
But you need to.
Randall can play all in the mind. Look how good he is. You can see it.
Mind. I'm trying to figure out Goofy's voice. I can't remember what I did last time.
It was great last time, but I don't remember quite too much either.
No,
it was older and scratchy.
I effectively decided not gonna do Goofy's actual voice. Yeah.
I'm gonna lie. I'm very happy about that. Goofy has never been my favorite cartoon character, and I was like, oh fuck.
Neither has it been mine, but like Creighton was like, you have to have a character named Goofy, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, so I have two ideas. Can you maybe tell me if you could do either of these? Yosemite Sam?
Ooh, the one that like goes around like with the cowboy hat and like the guns and stuff. And, like,
no, I say. No, that's not the one.
Yeah, no,
that's the rooster guy. That's the big
Leghorn Longhorn or whatever.
Yeah, Leghorn
Leghorn Foghorn or whatever his name is. Yeah.
Or is that the one I'm thinking of?
You're talking about some like WB shit. Like that's not Disney. Goofy is Disney.
You want to go Disney?
Well, no, I'm just gonna go with old gruff voice.
Yeah, go old gruff. That's the way.
Yeah, I'm like trying to harness like, Travis Baltry's Digby voice. That's kind of the voice I'm going for.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
So I have just presented you all the Churro cooked rolls via Player Edition. You guys will have your normal action economy. You all get one action, one bonus action, the object interaction choice, a movement, and free speech, though watch your words and tones carefully. Magic Mayhem. You can use spells, tools, and creativity, which can help you earn bonuses like longer time, an extra opportunity, or a reroll, and I'll announce those based off of the general outcome of how well you perform. These are the kitchen roles. Since there are 4 of you, that means you guys have to work harder, faster, and succeed more efficiently. Every time you fail, you do not get to continue a secondary action. Because there's only 4 of you, I will allow each of you guys to get 2 attempts at a station to hopefully produce more than necessary. In the events that you fail once in your first attempt, you do not get to continue to your second attempt. But does not mean another cannot try to recover for you. Any questions? I don't know if you had a chance to look at this previously, but any general questions on how this is going to work?
Can we change some of the suggested skill?
No, that is absolutely not how this works.
Okay. Well then, no, DM, I am absolutely ecstatic.
Wonderful. That's what I wanted to hear. I knew I'd hear it from somebody. Ecstatic. With that, I have my own rules that I will be following to play alongside you guys and be the very best guests I can be at the table of which you guys are hosting churros to the souls of the damned and unknown down deep in what we believe to be an abandoned god's kitchen or Hell's Kitchen. It's quite unsure. I don't think you guys actually came to a point of understanding exactly where and what this was. But oh wait, did we get a response?
By the way, DM, like the session that we played last time, where Goofy met Claremont, Reno.
Yeah, you'll pop in, assumably.
But no. But like, how long ago was that, or what was like the time discrepancy?
I'd say probably within a month. You get to decide, give or take a month.
So I met them in Zeroshi at one point in time.
Yeah, during your travels, and whatever your story is for getting here. Yeah, and then you just walk.
Pet me wrong, and so I left a little bit.
That sounds good. All right. I hope you are all ready, because it is going to begin with the 3 of you in the kitchen discussing a game plan and how you are going to approach this. Big G and Bernie are the only 2 present, as Daddy Fudge House is, of course, missing via the pantry.
Big G's like good with one thing, and that's it.
You look at Bernie with your big hands.
Yeah, he can mix things pretty well, and that's it.
Bernie?
Did we see Steve just die?
Yeah, Steve's dead.
You see Steve and Claremont go into the pantry, and when Claremont comes back, Steve is not with. We'll see what Claremont has to say about that. Without a Sister Fields, I can't take any actions. But we're waiting on Ian, who ditched you guys. So now I left it to Bernie to make the orders while Big G is just standing there looking at you, wondering how to begin.
Okay. Do you remember anything about how we're supposed to make this, Big G?
I mean, last session I was here, we had like a different thing. But,
Yeah.
There's like 4 steps too. And it's like, we had to figure out like a riddle.
You guys passed it. You guys know how to make them. You actually did discover the recipe last time.
That's right.
Now,
that's right.
The problem comes down to now efficiently making them under pressure, because the kitchen is soon to be opened. Now that you have discovered the recipe, the rest are getting hungry. And you are all now about to begin actively trying to complete the creation of such. Mr. Fudgehouse, we left it on your lap to discuss why you and Steve went to the pantry and only you returned.
Wait, only I returned? Steve didn't return?
No. But only you know why, or do you? Were you or were you not facing the jar when you turned your head out and Steve was missing? Or do you know what happened to Steve while your head was in the cookie? Do tell. Share the
No,
gossip.
I'll come back. Come quick! Somebody needs to heal Steve. He's knocked out cold. Anybody gonna come help?
Don't know how to heal.
You need me to heal him? I can heal him.
Yeah, go heal.
Bernie runs
Okay.
into the pantry. The pantry will be up here.
He's
Oh,
a
sorry.
son of a bitch, but I don't want him to be a dead son of a bitch. Know what I mean?
Is it up in there?
No, I don't, Dad.
Oh, sorry. I paused you. There you go. Sorry. Ba-doop.
You're not supposed to know your dad, but you're supposed to respect him. That's my Bernie. He's a good boy.
It's Bernie, a son of a bitch.
You see that Steve is looking very stiff, very still, very lackluster of any breath rummaging through their lungs.
You also might notice one of his toes was bitten off.
That's a good question.
Or a finger? I don't know. Taste test.
I was actually going to ask for Steve to do a save right as he was going to heal, but
No,
Bernie doesn't know that. So, Bernie, try to heal him real quick. Give me 1 second. I got to tell my kid to stop thinking.
Yeah. Easy peasy. So I'm just gonna do Cure Wounds. And I'm just gonna do level 1 because I don't want to burn more. And I don't know if he's dead or not.
He's dead. He's officially dead. He's deader than dead.
And I say rise! It worked in the comic book.
It's like those electrocution things. His body just goes,
The paddles.
"Oh." Yeah. Defibrillators, that's what they're called.
So I gotta ask, did you not like playing him, or
No, I love playing.
did you
him.
just get fucked
He
by?
was like one of my favorite characters. I just got fucked by DM.
Goddamn.
I got fucked by DM fuckery.
Yeah,
See,
you
I
really
thought
Steve
sure
was
he must have just been
around just to kill you.
Yeah, he literally attacked me and targeted me.
Like when
Yeah.
I was like right next to the big monster, he was like, "Oh wait, no, let's kill
He's
Steve."
like, oh,
first."
let's go for Steve.
Yeah, I was
he-
like,
yeah.
what?
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
like-
so intentional that I just suspected that maybe you had decided that you had a
Nope.
better character that
No,
you
I
wanted
should
to play desperately.
No. So now I made a meta character just to fuck with DM.
To get back at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you got to bring the hood up.
No.
Oh no.
Whoops. Okay. Steve, of his own choice, chose to roll right before Bernie had the opportunity to go and slap that puppy with an
My
insta-fix
own
all
choice.
I didn't tell you to roll. You did it 33 seconds before I mentioned anything. But Steve,
You
would you
told
roll?
me? Oh
before?
my god.
Would you have rolled right? I was going to prep a roll, but I was going to like do a timing thing. So I would like dear Bernie to give me a sleight of hand first against Steve's at advantage or at disadvantage dexterity save. I don't know how that would work, but let's just see if you somehow Magikarp flop away in a dead state from him being able to high five you on death.
Are you talking about Steve doing a sleight of hand?
No, Bernie doing a sleight of hand, you doing a dex at disadvantage.
Totally DM. Yeah, he is super gaslighting DM.
I'm trying to give you a chance to live, but not so simple. It can't just be, I want to live. You rolled, we're going to roll it out. Okay. Bernie's trying to make some contact. Come on, Steve. Let's see if you somehow roll on the final kick. Your final chance at life. Do you roll
What
in
am I
or roll
rolling?
Bernie? A dex at disadvantage. All Bernie has to do is beat you. So roll low. You make it impossible. Oh, wait, perfect. Because of all of those exhaustions, it worked out in your favor. Jesus, you see as you go to heal him, he begins to randomly roll away from you. And you're like, wait, come back. And you go further into the pantry. As you go into the pantry to chase after him, the pantry door shuts. You do make contact with Steve. As you make contact with Steve, it's dark in here. You hear some kind of gurgling, choking, half breath, half gasping for actual quality air, but failing to find it. Steve, it is dark. You open your eyes and you are terrified. You are absolutely exhausted as shit. And, well, you have no fucking clue where you are at this moment. Now, you'll remember real quick, but at this moment, you're kind of like jogging back, you're oxygen, deficient, you're super exhausted, and it's dark, and you don't know that a kid just touched you.
I just pass out.
Bernie, you don't hear any noise. You touch him, and the pantry closes behind you. You hear like a soft thud as the body laxes.
Well, I know that sound. Damn, I lost another team member.
All right.
I just walk out of the pantry and I go, Pa, I lost another one.
Another chapter closed.
Another one bites the dust.
Bernie can't even get sad at death anymore.
Now it's just so regular for him.
Congratulations, DM. You have fully destroyed a child.
It's so sad. It's so sad. Claremont, do you care to confirm, or you just trust your child? Oh, he's.
This is once what Bernie looks like. Now he looks nothing like it.
What's happening here?
That was Bernie when he had one last ray of sunshine in his soul. Now DM has stamped that out.
It's not that I stamped it out. It's just that you needed to learn the right way to do things.
You had to grow up. You had to be the one.
I needed to teach you to be a man, and you kept trying with this childlike wonder to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a comic book man," or whatever. What was that dumb dude in the comic book you kept reading? I don't know. Whatever. It wasn't a real job. It's not a real job. You got to learn to grow up and start a business.
And be a ranger.
So Steve is alive, but in a pantry, passed out.
Yeah, absolutely exhausted as fuck.
Like
so you can sub in Goofy and then bring back Steve at some point when enough noise wakes him up. I imagine you're like the dude from Moulin Rouge who just has narcolepsy, and he's like, "We dance," and then he just passes out instead.
Yeah.
But you'll get back up, and then it'll be a big scene for you.
I didn't realize he was alive.
He's alive?
I really thought he was dead. That's why I left him.
He's alive?
You guys don't know that he's dead. He's dead asleep in there, exhausted. He's absolutely dead with 4 HP. He's one of those weird positive, negative middle line integers that just don't seem to make enough.
Well, he has what is it? How many?
It was 4
levels.
Oh, you have 4 out of 5 out of 6.
Yeah.
So it's really bad. That's -8 to every roll.
How many exhaustions do you get before you die?
6.
Okay, cool. You're good. You could pass out again.
He's good. Yeah. He could just totally take another one.
That's why we're saying that we need Sister Field like this session or last session to revive.
Yeah, did you send out the bat signal? What's the deal?
He didn't respond. He's been busy, which is weird. I don't know why he does summer school when he shouldn't as a teacher, but he said he did summer stuff as a teacher. But
He's
that's like his life.
Briefly about it once,
Yeah,
and
I guess.
he said that he didn't really have a choice in the matter.
Yeah,
When you don't have tenure.
because of his tenure. Yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah, he's a young one. But yeah, so they're abusing him like a mule. Unfortunately, we'll have to send out an SOS party to them and
That's
get them
what
back.
we all do to our young.
Our
That's
first
what
to
Pop
cry.
taught me.
Grind them into submission.
Wait, so how are we gonna do all these tasks?
Good luck. Fuck, that's 4 of you. Overcooked only gives you 4 players.
Easy peasy, man. We can just do it all.
So now that there's 3 of you,
It
still.
specifically said don't use too much magic. I was like, oh shit, that's basically all I do.
So you guys got 3 players at this time, even though there's 4, but 3 accountable, 3 working arms, 6 sets of working arms, whatever the fuck the words are. But you've got 3 of you right now in the kitchen. You begin to hear like a kind of rumbling crowd. You see the spectral wall. On the other side, you see ghosts and ghouls floating and going about like a Harry Potter mesh hall where nothing is alive. At least it doesn't seem so from your side. As you look through the spectral thing, you see a few non-hitchhikers kind of peering in at you. Hey! We are looking for some churros for our soul. Sweeten us, or you'll get heckled, you salty batch. And they this real quick go into a nice and then mean, unfriendly reference toward you. And then they go, what about that big one? Let's squeeze him for some fudge. I heard he's got chocolate in between them cheeks.
Wait a minute. And I squeeze my
He
cheek and
does.
some chocolate comes out. Oh,
There it was.
shiver me down. That's crazy. That damn good, too.
It's like molasses. Well,
It's in my neck fold right under my cheek.
Aged chocolate.
Why the hell? I should have eaten that when it was fresh. But you know what? Melted is good, too.
Big G's just like, how many folds does this man have?
No, Big G himself loves it. Sam is like,
With such, the goals gasping on the inside began to discuss and hummer. You get that churro time is now. You see a simple and beautiful little churro icon. Bing.
Well,
Okay.
we'll need
Mixer.
my
So this is
guidance
where the
on this.
mixer
I'll
is.
direct us.
Got it. Mixer. Paper.
Let me go ahead and tell you how it's done.
So you guys can use the pencil tool to write maybe paths or numbers of sequences of things you guys should be aware of.
Oh, man. I'm not actually smart. My character is smart. Tell me what to do. Let's make pretend I am smart.
Let's see. I think I should be the oil tender.
I'm pretending I'm the chef / person who directs us.
Wait. Can I switch the 4 and the 5?
You can do whatever you want. It's your numbers, bro. So just use the moving tool and you can grab them and move them. Like select them and then you can just...
Wait, I can select them and move them?
Yeah, if you use the little square bracket on the drawing tool on the very top, you can just click and drag to select the
You
4
trying to know
that you
the
drew.
order of what to do.
Wait. I see. 4.
Oh, you could select and drag to select both if you wanted to at the same time, but that works too.
5. That,
Mix it,
that 5 looks.
tape it, oil it, dust it, and then plate it. Is that right? That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna need here is a strong hand. My dog, Big G. That's you. You're the strong man on the mix. And we're gonna go over to shaping. I think that's my boy, right? Is that right, or is that
Someone who's somewhat dexterous.
Yeah, right? Dexterity is your thing? Or?
I'm good. I'm
It was-
better
it
with
was Steve,
survival
right?
than dexterity. Yeah, Steve was better at dex
It was
than
Steve.
I was. But I was second. But looking at the one
Wait.
thing, I thought maybe I'd be good at it.
And
because it's
Claremont, you were
survival.
oil tender.
Why was I oil tender? That is not the proper role for
Because
me.
you're a
I mean,
mage
that was
hand,
what you
'cause
guys did when
'cause
you
could
just
dip,
when you guys discovered
Because
it.
you could dip your mage hand all the way in.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. I'll be oil tender. And then plating. But you know what? If only Steve was here, I'd have him shape and I'd have you plate, boy. You would be great at plating. But since we don't have him, who else do we have? We don't have anybody.
Now remember, you guys have full movement. You guys have double action, so you guys would be able
Oh,
to
double
do
action.
one, move to the other. But
I'll
if you
play
fill
it.
in one, you can
Play it.
move and all that, but you can't do an interaction with the second station, or the same
Alright.
station for that matter.
After shaping, move over to the duster, boy. You're gonna be dusting. So shape, you'll
This
dust.
sucks.
I'll oil, I'll plate. Big G, you're on mixing and mashing.
Let me know when you're
Like, I
all
got
ready.
more jobs than you did.
That's how you learn. That's how a boy becomes a man. That and, you know, what's that house called? The cat house? The prostitution place. As I like to call it, the pee-pee hole. So I put my pee-pee in the hole.
You all begin to hear the entire room. It roars the life. And as it does, it brings with it the first part of the mix within the Mixin' Maven. As you stand there, Big G, you look down and you see the dough of the churro fill the mixer. Almost upon itself, as if there was another connection somewhere in the bottom of this machine feeding it. The entire area comes to life. And it is now time. Now, you guys are in the stations of order, which will start in this order unless one of you, which seems to be Fudge House, declares otherwise. Mr. Fudge House, you are the conductor. You are orchestrating this. You decide who goes first and what happens. Just because they're in station order doesn't mean that's how it happens in this Fudge House. So how does it begin with you, sir?
Mixed in shape and oil and dust, then we'll plate and make a fuss.
Bernie with advantage, perception check. Big G with advantage, perception check. Let's see how, or insight or advantage, your choice. See how it resonates with you as Mr. Fudgehouse throws a Susie rhyme.
I'm conducting while I do it. And mix and shape and oil and
Big G is like, you're with it, dude. You're like, I see the picture. This is totally making sense to me. And Bernie's just like, this still sucks.
This sucks.
I know. Boy, do you want me to go back to the old rhymes we used to do when you were a baby? You know,
Your
when I first
instructions
adopted
suck and this job sucks.
Huh? He's acting
I
out
want
for
to be a
terrible
ranger.
twos.
I told you I want to be a ranger.
That was not a real job. That's for
It
halfway.
is a real job. It's in the comic books.
Steve, perception at disadvantage.
Your mother was alive, she'd be so disappointed.
You
My mother was a
sir,
ranger.
You're in
Oh,
darkness,
shit, was she
hearing
really?
your mother was a ranger through the door of this pantry that's closed behind you, and you're just like, you're not quite sure what you're hearing, but you're in darkness just hearing this most ridiculous conversation of arguments of half desires of what you are. And then you kind of resonate when it was you arguing with your parents of what you wanted to be when you first started, Steve, and you're starting to think back. But give me a insight check flat to see whether or not you resonate that to yourself or if you understand you are alive at this time. You understand that something's different. You're breathing. You can feel your breath, but it is pitch black. You have dark vision? Right? I assume? No? You're Steve the Protector with no dark vision? That's wild. Yeah, you're just confused. You're so like, you're also muted right now. You're super like delirious waking up from this very, very unfortunate state of life and being
Must
blacked out.
be dead. It's the only way I can understand this. I'm certainly dead. I was just in there mixing and shaping, and then all of a sudden got struck down by a big half-orc beast. Now I'm dreaming about fights with my mom, about being a fighter ranger. It's certainly dead in here. It's cold. It's what death feels like. Certainly happening. I'm either dead or I'm dying. It's definitely what's happening.
Poor son.
You kind of like feel your face and you're like, damn, that shit hurts. Like you don't even want to like touch your body because it's all beat up and swole.
Now I'm just gonna keep on resting here.
Big G,
Just
with the
forget
sound of the
what else is going
mixer
on.
and you going about just there's an odd noise if one's ear tuned to it. Give me a perception at disadvantage. Let's see whether or not you hear a mice in the pantry. Not happening, but you're focusing, you're doing well. So with that, let us begin with your step. The conductor has begun with the lead, leading you to this moment. Go ahead and give us our first roll of this skill challenge, and that is
Well,
going to be.
GM, put up the thingies again.
Oh, yeah, the instructions.
It's in your
Yeah.
journals if you go to Churro Cooked Rolls, but yes, I will force it onto you right now.
I'll go journals. That's cool.
I don't have those.
I don't see it in journal actually.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's not in journals. Oh.
Yeah, I don't
It
see it.
has
Where is it?
White Bernie sock.
Oh.
Oh,
There it is.
showed
It's in
up.
there now. Nice, thank you.
Oh, and now it's there. Oh, I wonder. Okay, it wasn't there
Be careful, be careful.
before. Oh, because I could have sworn that's where I
DC's
checked
increased.
first.
Difficulty raised.
Because your mistake, the DC's increased. I see.
DC is increasing.
Very good. All right.
You see one of the oil tenders break. No one even got to use it yet, and it already burns out. One's down until it's fixed.
What the hell?
You feel the burn.
Steve's resting now. How do you hear him?
You
Oh, I
kill
hear
our
everything.
people, you make mistakes, then you make us suffer for it.
Someone has to. I can't hurt myself over such mistakes. That would just be ridiculous. With that, our mixer goes in strong, starting us off with a lot of intent and a lot of purpose. You are showing every mean green reason to get it done. You pull out this dough and it goes to like, you look at it and it's like, it just goes right back into the dough. Because remember, last time it was punching people. So you definitely whooped it into shape and it's just sitting there. You pass it on to whom? You would have to walk it over to them, throw it to them, something to drag.
He's gonna walk to
Shaper.
Shaper,
To
I
the
guess?
shaper.
He's gonna use his extra long arm, but he's gonna walk there a little bit.
All right.
Bernie.
You run it over.
I will fudge houses. Not necessarily churro houses, but still.
This sucks. I want to be a ranger.
Please don't say that out loud. I wouldn't want others to hear it.
So
All
Doug
right.
gets there. What do I
Dough
got to
gets
do?
there. You,
Why they
sir,
ran?
that lands in front of you. You see the shape. You understand the twist, but can you do it with your hands? Or do you, for whatever reason, have calligrapher tools?
I will try to shape them. Unenthusiastically.
That's the way to do it.
Oh!
Oh my
That's how you
goodness.
do it. Oh,
I
You
knew my
don't
voice would be
care
perfect.
as you look away and give it no
I knew it.
love, no nothing, just F this dough. You slap it into place. Like there is no arguing.
does he get advantage for the remainder of the time because Chosen looks down and says, "That's the fucking best churro I've ever seen," because it clearly is the perfect.
It's not
Chosen
cooked
churro.
yet. It's a perfect dough churro. It's not a churro yet.
But
It's
that's
a
what I'm
perfect
saying.
dough.
He specifically, because he was so pissed before. That's what
Yeah, but-
Steve smited. So
it has to be made.
gets
It has to be made.
maybe Bernie gets a little bit of something, you know.
Unenthusiastically, no. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what he gets. What he gets. He gets what he gives. Okay. He gave no love, and he rolled a nat 20 of no love. No. You whip that thing into shape. There's like a whole sub scene of what's going down, and as that occurs, you feel inspired. You flip it down, and as you hit the bed in front of you, you look over to Mr. Poppy, and you created 2 churros.
Oh.
You're ahead of the game. Split that dough so well.
You boy. Ranger my ass. You're meant to be in the food service.
This was in a Ranger Ted, Dad. Awesome.
Claremont, you now have to make it a wisdom saving throw or you eat both.
Oh my, you're right.
Oh, no.
That makes a lot of sense. I'll take that you gave it to me at flat, not at disadvantage, which is great. Thank you.
Okay. They come your way and you're so ready. You're like, "Ugh." And then something clicks in the back of your mind. No, these are my sons. Perfect churros. They have to be eaten when they're finished.
It's not as good right now. It's got to be cooked. All right,
But
so
you
I guess I'm.
2 churros.
If Steve's not here, then I'm gonna mage hand the oil.
Okay. You
Otherwise, I
got
put
it.
Steve.
Got it. You're going to try to mage hand the oil. As you try to do so, can
These guys
you...
Their hands go straight down, burn into the. They just burn. Just go straight
I'm
in.
trying to think.
Rather than just tossing them in.
Yeah, can you give me a sleight of hand with your spell cast ability?
Oh, interesting. Sleight of hand is -3.
Not
You
my
would
fault.
do flat. It would be flat, and then your spell cast.
Then I get
It'd
a.
be 20
Oh, I don't get a
flat.
+5 on top of my -3, or so it's just a D20
It's
plus
just
5.
flat.
Yeah.
Plus 5.
Okay, cool. There. Oh, Smudge House.
I grabbed the burning on accident. Okay. You use your mage hand and you toss them in there. You see that Callistifer, that flame that came out last time, and it's like, what is this? You call this a churro? Ooh. You see the flame come out, and it's like looking inside the pot. And it's like, these look tasty. You get a persuasion check, and you have to say something to convince him not to destroy them.
Those were made with love from my child. You'll see no greater thing in the world.
Give me a perception, Mr. Steve.
Steve.
Does it even
Yeah.
matter?
You must
Does
be
it
does.
even matter?
Oh yeah, that was a persuasion to persuade the
Oh,
flame.
okay.
You're trying to
Yeah.
hear these amazing words.
I don't.
Your mom says, He did this for the world. He became what he was, and he has yet to get all the way there. He has so much more to give.
Oh, Mom, I'm gonna be there on the other side. I promise I'll get there. I know it's been so long, but I'm gonna be there soon. I'm feeling so cold, and you'll warm me with your warm embrace.
Big G, give me another perception check. You just hear this, like there's a potential weird, Moni Myrtle in your pantry that might be lost or stuck inside.
Is it still with disadvantage?
No, because you're no longer using the blender at this time.
Okay.
That was me. Sorry. I didn't mean to tease you. Not bad. Okay, Big G, you randomly feel like you want to walk into the pantry. Something's speaking to Big G from the pantry.
Everything is speaking to him in this whole kitchen. So
Yeah, so you're like, what's gonna talk to me in the pantry? Like maybe the bread wants to say hi. You head to the pantry. While you're walking over there blindly, the flame goes to you, Mr. Claremont. Oh, you've got a point. I'll tell you what, I get one and you get the other.
What a deal.
Then these will be perfect. He pulls them out and he holds them with a non-charring flame and goes, now here. What's the next step? You feel, though you have no eyes to visualize it, the eagerness within this living flame now trying to join you in this desire.
To the dusting station.
He can't extend his hand beyond the tender, oil tender, but
You're
to
very
hold him out.
weak-minded. Get out of there.
Then who will boil?
Oh, he's so right. What a smart flame you are. Flame on. I suppose then I need one of my help, so I have my unseen servant come up to grab it.
All right, give me a D100, sir.
All right. Come on, servant. I should have had my boy do this. He's so much better than me. Did you see him make those shapes on the churros? That was perfect. He should have done this too. He should do everything.
Okay.
Burn it! Burn it, get
Your
over
unseen
it.
servant grabs it and starts walking to the duster, grabbing both the churros, bringing them to the duster. And the unseen servant's dusting them, or is Bernie dusting them? Who's actually going to do it?
Dusting them.
Okay. Bernie runs over.
And I grab the dust stuff, and I draw back like I'm gonna fire a bow, and then I dust them.
As you do, it is beautiful. We'll see. Give me a dexterity saving throw. It looks cool though.
Wait, isn't it nature, religion, or arcana?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I was going for the flare of what I was discussing with him,
shoot,
or what he was
Arcana.
flaring.
I should be doing dusting if it's
That's not my
Arcana.
fault. Well, remember, it's about the magic of the churro too. You know, that plays a big hand in it, the display in which churro played. You know, churro put every spice into this bad boy. He made it really hard to replicate. What's such? You choose nature, religion, or arcana.
Nature, baby.
Jesus.
You throw the dust, and as you do, you're like, "Whoa." You see the dust fall, and like little strands of spider-like mites, and one of the churros get infested by it, like spider mites on a tomato plant, completely covered, wasted. One churro is no longer viable. You can still try to serve it
Oh,
at a risk. Do you do next? Now you cannot take the next action because Bernie, you were now out. One was dusted by mites on accident. It's hard to tell in this old ass place. Now, how do you get it to him?
Are you saying I can't even move?
No, you can move it to him. Yeah, like how you're gonna take it to him next? I just don't know if you
Bring it
want
on
to do
over,
it.
Bernie.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and then I'm gonna shove the damaged one in his mouth, and then hand him the other one.
And hand him the other one. As you go to hand him the other one, the oil tenders flame. I must try one, and it holds out, waiting for its gesture. Claremont, you love it. You don't give a fuck because it's full of sweet sugar. Even the dust
That
mites
was
taste
pretty
sweet.
good. That was delicious. Well,
The flame
nice
wants
day.
one?
Flame gets one.
You always I'd get the other.
I said I get one, he gets one. All right, let's start over.
He takes it.
That was good practice. Man. Good practice.
You dick.
The first round goes through
If I'd have
without
known
a
that,
success.
I would have given you the good one. The flame got the fucking good one.
Da-da-da.
All right, let's do this again. All right, this time, well, Big G, you were perfect. You keep
Wait,
on.
Big G, you walk into the pantry.
Yeah, he's in the pantry.
And
What do you see?
do you have dark vision? Better question.
He does.
You see an adult man kind of having crazy hallucinatory like behaviors.
he's like,
But they don't see you in any way. You're confused because you don't know that they can't see you, and then when your face finally looks at you, it's Steve, just crazy Steve.
Big G's gonna walk up to Steve and
Get
look
here,
him.
mother! To come here and
Get
take me
away.
off to the other side. I need
He's
to
gonna
be
kind of
here.
pick him up and put him on his shoulder and kind of like
Finally taking me.
over his
Oh,
shoulder.
you're a bit furrier than I remember.
Steve, the moment
You're
you
very
step out,
warm, and I'm
of the
hugging
pantry.
Big G.
the moment you step out of the pantry, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. I'll give you advantage. You see the good old party that you were just with probably no more than 30 or so minutes prior or sooner. And you remembered that it was already a shitting kitchen. And now you see Bernie running around, perfect, with amazing churro-like trails behind him as he's been a master in the kitchen. Fudge House wiping off his hands, the flame slowly receding back underneath the pot, and Big G go. We made two. Where'd Churro go?
Sure,
You
just
can see my party before I go on the other side. How wonderful. This is quite possibly the best gift one can get before they pass.
Claremont, you
I
turn
hope they
around.
all burn and die in dough.
You're just gonna lightly tap Steve's like head or face and feel like, oh, Steve.
Yeah, Ma.
Steve, you're here. This changes everything. I will completely rethink the way we are going to do this.
Hello. Steve, do you want?
If it's just a hallucination of my imagination, I suppose I can help. Set me up at a station.
I stand up on the plater station, and I do my conducting similar to like in The Founder, where they're like planning out the kitchen. And pickles and ketchup and swoosh and buns and okay, all right, I got this now. So we got Big G, and you'll mix and split the dough and over to shaping. What? That's not gonna work. Wait a minute. We'll put an unseen servant with a platter next to you. When you finish the mix and split, you put the split dough on the platter. The unseen servant will bring it over to the shaper. That will be... Nobody's stepping up. All right, Steve, that's you. You're my boy. You're my new boy. Because you don't want to be a ranger, do you?
Big G sets Steve down at the shaping station.
At the shaping station, that's what you'll be. All right. So
his arms are just like
Yeah, I just kind of like flap. But
and shape and twist and pull, make it straight, and hand it to another unseen servant. Will be right next to you, and that one will bring it over to the oil tender, and that's you, Bernie. I don't like dealing with that flame, and you fed him one of your churros, so you seem to be friends with him now.
Well, you're a jerk. I thought I was good with the dust. Yeah. I go.
Yeah,
like
you
that,
did
just
think that.
poof goes everywhere.
I'm going to take over because you made it look really fun, so I'll be doing that one.
You're a
You'll
jerk.
be at the oil station, and then I'll come down to dust. Now the final piece of this project is plating. Whatever happened to Sister? This was her job. Sister!
Oh.
Well, I don't see her. We'll just imagine she's here and she'll plate it for us.
Sister's actually sitting across the hole and like eating with the ghosts.
Son of a bitch.
She's trying to convert them into join her church occult.
Oh no, but like, I don't know who should plate. Who's good with like
it
performance?
should be technically
with
Bernie.
performance, I'm great.
Oh,
it should
okay.
be Bernie.
Bernie,
Yeah.
that's why you're at the oil station. All you have to do is turn around and plate. It will be so simple.
Why do I have two jobs again?
You need to learn responsibility. Business. Get it?
That's
Your
boring.
guys'
And they're
massive,
not
weird
even the same jobs I
Jumbotron,
just learned.
Churrotron lights up. You have 2 more orders waiting.
No.
You guys have another chance at another round. Begin.
And mix.
Claremont, go ahead and begin opening us up with either a intelligence or a charisma and how you use either of those to communicate properly to Big G himself.
Big G, do you know
You
what
missed
to
it.
do next?
Oh
Oh
God.
God.
And I literally just go, and here we go. And he doesn't know.
Okay.
Start? No, or
Does the heckling start?
no?
It'll get. Oh yeah. You can do at any point. You could do Goofy. Yeah, you can heckle. I mean, if you roll a 1, then it's gonna be weird.
I was invited by my friend Ghosty to have churros. I didn't know I would die before I got one.
And I'm down. Would you say Dumpster or Dumpty? What'd you say his name was?
Ghosty.
Ghosty. Oh, I thought you said dumpster. I was like, I like that. But anyways, Ghosty.
Dumpster.
He goes,
And dumpster over here. I'll take dumpster.
yeah, a dumpster likes many things, and he wants them churros for the soul. Put some extra sugar on that one. You see one of these light up.
Zeroshi to come here just to get no churros.
That's the extra sugar order. The one with the glistening light over it. So now we've got this random dude, old dude, yelling at you that we don't have a name for, and we got Dumpster who now want churro orders. You guys need to appease our orders before we get more.
Says, "Don't let me come back there."
You guys see, describe what Goofy looks like to the party as if. Oh no, well no. So Fudge House.
They all know.
Ernie,
Yeah.
Big G, you met him technically, right?
No, Big G did not.
Big G didn't. Okay, so Big G. You don't. You look at this random old dude and you're just like, oh, in your head, you're like, Big G can crush. But yeah, Claremont, you're just like, it's been a month or so, Mr. Fudgehouse and Bernie, since you've last seen this individual.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, Mr. Pet Me Wrong. No, that doesn't work on me. Yep.
I pick up a piece of some of the dust and I go,
Nope.
Oh no.
No, I will not forget the way you pet my tail
Wait,
that
is
one
it
time.
a cat?
And then you tried to nibble on it. Okay, you best be getting churro, otherwise I'm coming back there and making
Yeah, it sounds like you've been hanging out with that talking tree again.
You damn talking tree. I spent the last
We're over him, Big G, and you'll see what he looks like.
I spent the last month talking that damn thing because you all couldn't finish the conversation. Oh, man. I had to trick it. I had to raise up an elemental and shape it like me and then pretend that it was talking to it. And then I walked and snuck off. Thank God.
Yeah, like we did on you because you dragged us to a stupid talking tree that wouldn't shut up. I am a horn of the world. Whatever, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not the one here making churros. That's you. So make me some. Goodbye.
2 more churros get added on to the overall order.
Boys, we better
We're now at 4.
The churro business.
Charge him double.
Kitty cat. I'll bring you a plate just for you. I love you.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, we'll see after this churro if it's good, and I might join you again.
I got my pillow for you. I kept it nice and fresh.
I don't know.
What does your pillow look like, and where is this pillow being stored? We need details. I know, but I need a month's worth of details on this pillow's condition.
Oh,
when you present it to him, I imagine it's one of those weird zoom up, super detailed SpongeBob images of grotesque horror.
Exactly.
But your version.
Clawed, fecal matter on it. I mean, at least some leftover foods that have splattered off my chins. We're talking some grease with some of his hairs on it, some other hairs. Who knows where they came from?
You hear a little purr in the background. You kept me.
Dude, she's actually gonna be starting to eat.
So
he's like,
you see an old decrepit tabaxi cat that looks like it is on its 9th life.
oh.
But it's like old Bengal style. Looks like it once was pretty regal. Very ancient looking though.
Dude, she's got that kind of wave. Oh, Big G. And then kind of point at the
dog. I'm not food.
You hear there's like all of you guys make wisdom saving throws.
Everybody?
Yep.
God, we haven't even started making this next round of food.
Man, Steve. I hardly knew you.
But all right.
Oh, Goofy.
Jeez, 7. Numbers are changing. Okay. Big G and Goofy, you guys have disadvantage in the next round moving forward. Ooh, got some big ass mosquito. Get over here. Squish your ass. You get advantage for what?
No, it doesn't matter. I passed, but I get
okay.
advantage on wisdom and charisma saves. Turns out.
Nice. That's
It's
pretty
part
good.
of my package.
You should part of my pack.
Yeah.
This guy. So I'm gonna try to get this mosquito. Hold on.
Did he say he's gonna go get some Skittles? That sounds great.
Oh damn! Let's say he's
He
fighting
punched the wall.
something.
What's he on?
He's actually.
He's like, oh, peace out. I'm gonna go get Skittles later, guys.
He's gonna go.
He literally turned his back on us, guys. Look at
I
this.
am scared.
What a dick.
Oh, he wanted
Holy,
dramatic
you went to
review.
practice
Like,
some
There's
drama.
What?
Holy shit.
Okay, be honest. Be honest, Alex. How many times did you practice that?
What? How many times did I practice what? I heard you guys talking shit, but I didn't hear what you were saying. But did it look cool? Why was it look cool? Did I miss it? All right. I want to go back and watch it. I'll record that and that'll be my new
Amazing.
intro.
You look amazing. Anyways, so
All right.
think he's gonna try to make something up if no one's stopping him.
Okay.
Start baking, please.
All right. Get to mixing. Shit's running again. You gotta give me another check, please.
Oh, that was so close.
That's
So good.
18 is enough. Good job. You see it kind of, and then one gets real close, and you're like, you slap it down, and you guys see Big G manhandling this dough. This is some wicked dough, and then it finally calms down. Big G, you understand that there is enough for 5 churros. If you give all of it in one batch to Bernie, it's at its highest difficulty. If you break it up in servings, it breaks down to being easier. However, that means it takes you guys more time to produce them. You understand this based off its behavior while you were handling the mix. How do you present it to them? You can also tell them this in your own way. But you know, dropping it on them is like dropping them like a heavy load.
It's going to Steve.
You're dropping it on Steve.
Oh, Steve, sorry, I didn't catch the next order. I apologize.
And we have an unseen servant next to everybody to plate it or to like on a platter.
To move it around? Got it. Okay, to pass it on. Okay. So you have a relay set.
Are you giving
and
that
then stay
platter?
patient.
Are you giving that platter to the dead man there? Shake the goddamn chairs.
I hope that Steve is like
Are you drunk? What's happening?
barely able to even move. He's like drooling. Like,
That man is just he's standing up with duct tape and sticks.
he's the most dexterous of us all.
I
He's
agree
very
with Goofy.
All right.
Dumpster
All
Thief
right.
said that, man. All right. What he said.
But did you wash your hands?
They put up their hands. There goes.
I walk up.
skulls.
I walk up, and then I cast Moon Step, Light Step, and I step next to Steve.
Nice.
You should have casted it when you were standing here instead of when you were. Because now you're
Yeah, whoopsie. Messed up.
Oh,
Anywho.
you splat against the magical barrier.
Refund.
Roll
Refund. Oh no, I was gonna refund.
Okay, yeah,
this.
try again. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let me do it again. I want to actually do it. Wait, okay. Refund resource.
He wants to
That's
play
that.
with the toys. Let him play.
Usability.
Oh,
What? My path is blocked. Fuck that.
Hold on.
Unblock my path, DM.
Hold on. Why is this thing? Let's see. Let us see. It doesn't really matter when I have that thing there. There you go. Try now. You guys all see this cat just reappear right next to Steve.
Right, fat man. You got one shot, and I'm helping you.
oh. Big G's gonna look at a big doll, like big thing in his hand. In between his hand, he's gonna be like, big doll, art. But and he's gonna break it out. Smaller doll, easy. He's gonna nod.
All the dough.
He's gonna put the whole thing. Okay.
No.
The whole
Alright.
thing in a
Oh no.
on a servant and then give it. And he's gonna break it off so that it's only 4. He's gonna eat one part of it.
Damn it! Leave some leftovers for the rest of us.
We got too many characters who'll eat the food as it goes.
We literally will each eat one, and then just one at the end. There's none. None left.
That's funny. That's good. Very good. Okay, so I will cast guidance on myself before I start this endeavor. And I will also use.
Ooh, making drinks. Nice.
You guide.
Power of nature allows you to use. Okay. What wild shape do we think would have the best dexterity for this? Can I make DM? Can I make like
I get the back.
I know. I'll just stay as a tobacco. Okay. Guidance. Great. And then I do a what is it? Sleight of hand
Mhm.
or something else.
For you, as you could do if you have calligrapher's tools. So otherwise, just like
I don't have calligrapher's tools. Do I get an advantage because I have Steve there assisting?
Right. That's the way.
no, because he's absolutely exhausted like fuck. In fact, he's a hindrance because you put yourself next to him. There was a whole nother table.
Whatever.
No. You want to push the button.
No. Oh my god.
You want to push the button.
You suck.
This teeter totter is not a fun
Makes
game.
sense.
20. There we go.
You go about
When
and
we report a bullying DM.
DM abuse. Abuse of the DM.
you can report it to the @help into the Discord.
I'm gonna message to startplaying.games. I'm gonna go to the guy. I'm gonna go to the Discord right now and say I am a DM that's abusing us.
They're gonna say, "How well did you roll?" And they're gonna want screenshots. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna screenshot all the good rolls. Only good rolls.
These are 13 days apart, sir. We noticed that they were only efficient very sporadically. In fact, it shows you got one at 20 and it's an entire month period.
Yeah, actually, that's what's going to get you flagged, Alex. They're going to be like, no, he definitely messed with the system.
Yeah,
We decided he wasn't in trouble for anything he did to your characters. It was he did change the algorithm to make it to where you guys could. Well,
Yeah, you only get 120 for every 70 ones you roll.
That's a fair median. If the 70 is across the party, you guys get enough 20s evenly. I think it's been pretty well shared. With that, you guys see as you guys witness dear Goofy do a decent job whipping it up. Something begins to Goofy, you feel something tug it. It's invisible on the other side of the table, and then you guys just see a random, invisibly manhandling of this dough, creating its own churros. Do you share the dough, or do you pull it back?
I share it. It's invisible.
Do you share the dough? It goes about it, and you see one of them. Now we're going to separate the table. You have 3 on this side, and basically it breaks its part from your dough. So now you have 3, and the one up north is by itself. So we'll give this one like, there we go. Bam, that's the invisible one being manhandled. It's like,
And
it's a pretzel.
And platter. Then
How dare
over to
they?
my son Bernie,
But the pretzel
magical man.
begins to go this way and gets handed to Bernie.
God damn it! I cast hold up.
That's him as character too.
Exactly. Hold up! God damn it.
Hold up.
I use my boots of speed to double my speed. To go over, manhandle it back from him, and karate chop it out of his hands.
But you don't see it, so you just randomly karate chop midair.
No, I karate chop the
Bernie.
plate.
Oh, Bernie. Oh,
Yeah,
No,
That's
I
great.
karate chop the.
no,
I karate
you
chop
think
the-
it's in the servant's hands. It's literally floating on its own, walking over to Bernie. It would made a pretzel.
Yeah, no, I karate chopped the pretzel out of the hand.
Okay, you karate the
pretzel.
pretzel. Cha, cha, cha. Bernie's like, what? The pretzel.
My pretzel! I was gonna eat that.
That's a pile of crap.
We're all eating the
That one is fell on the floor. Waste. Burp. You now have 3.
Why we destroy another one?
I get the other 3, and I bring it to.
Here, let me copy one over here because one was eaten over here too. There we go. We'll keep track of the history of these things. Carmen Sandiego, where'd the churro
All right,
go?
lots of dead churros all over the place.
All right. How do I bring all 3 with me? How do I?
Oh, okay, I can grab them. Sorry.
Steve,
You don't need to move. There's an unseen servant next to you with a platter. He will move. You stay at your station. Keep making more.
Run.
Big
Bernie,
G, you need to keep
you
mixing.
get 3 churros. What do you do?
What, Big G? No, I get 3 churros.
You get
Yeah,
3.
sorry,
to
Bernie,
go.
you get yeah. I keep
We
hearing
should
his yeah.
still be
Sorry,
mixing.
Bernie, you
Okay.
get 3 churros.
Technically,
Claremont,
we're all
give me
Step in the
a-
oil.
Claremont, give me a charisma check. You stick them in the oil. How do you stick them in the oil?
I gently lay them in.
Sleight of hand. Now, question: do you lay all 3 or do you do them one by one?
I do all 3. I lay them in next to each other.
Okay, Big G, you are encouraged to boom. Continue mixing. Go one more time. Mix, my boy.
Oh no! It was on a
Bernie goes. Shoo.
What are you doing? You have survival.
He
You
burns.
survived.
Burn.
No, he told me I had to roll sleight of hand.
Burn. No, that was Big
No,
G.
you have
Oh, you rolled the wrong
survival.
roll. You rolled the wrong roll. Yeah, you rolled the wrong roll.
Oh,
That
you
was for
told me
Big
to roll
G.
sleight of hand.
No, that was for
Oh.
Big G. I said sleight of hand.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? Sleight of hand?
Oil is no
I'm
Dex
rolling-
or survival. Well,
I'm
Dex is
rolling
the same.
survival.
Dex is still also sleight of hand though.
I
Mr.
know, but he
Fudgehouse.
has a big. He's a survivor.
That's not my
He
fault.
should do survival.
He rolled in still favor of the thing, but we'll let it slide. What happens is you lose a churro. You save
It's okay.
2.
That's okay.
You save 2. You keep it secret though. No one knows. You cut 1
It's
churro.
practice.
It's just
Just
smaller.
practice.
You chop it in half. They have no idea that you shrunk it. Realistically, by the time it's in their stomach,
assumed
they
he
won't
ate
know.
it, and that's why I'm proud of him.
No,
I
no,
do eat that.
He eats his.
when it
He
gets
eats
out.
his. But you know, yeah, there you go. Bam. Now you have a tinier churro, and a full churro remaining.
Guys, we're gonna need
Congratulations.
5 proto churros to deliver 1 complete churro.
You guys are the best thing
Forget
ever.
me. Yeah, Big G.
Alright.
That's some big numbers.
Big G is very
Okay.
confused, but he's gonna keep mixing. But
Wait, you lost a
Yeah.
churro and shrunk a churro?
Once I'm done, I'm going to.
Big G, you have produced
What's
3
it? 1
more.
churro?
So close.
Is it 1
We're so
churro?
close.
I'm gonna walk it down.
So you take only the 1. You don't take the half, or the 1.5.
Wait,
I just take the one that looks good,
Okay, so you only take 1. Okay, you take 1 all the way.
and I
oh,
go
you brought me a
here's
perfect
the
churro.
churro that they gave me.
The other one gets
I
eaten by
told
the
you to
fire.
put it
He's
on
like,
the platter.
yeah.
And I'm gonna pretend that I only received the 1 churro. Say anything. Walk back.
We're doing
No.
quite good on this churro.
Big G brings Steve in. Oh,
yeah, that's
Goofy's
good
missing. Well, Goofy is given his stuff, and until he rolls, it's just sitting in front of him like a regular video game. Man went pee. What can you do? The chef is out of the kitchen. His station is there. Big G, you see the station is unmanned at this time. Do you step in or do you wait? You see Goofy's in the corner. He's making his way up here. You stand there. You watch as Goofy is staring there at it. Claremont, you shakety shake, shake,
That's
shake.
a-
God, it is
that's-
perfect.
that's-
Claremont wisdom saving throw or you eat it.
Oh no, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. No. Okay, I'm
I cast
savage.
guidance.
We're gonna need 6 proto churros.
You refuse, Claremont. You lick it, but you refuse. You have
I
1
lick it,
churro.
and then I send it on the platter with the unseen servant to the plater station. All right,
Yeah.
boy, plate it up.
With that,
As you
Mr. Goofy, real quick. What do you do as you arrive? You see another big old batch. This batch, it punches the shit out of you 3 times.
The what? The batch punches me?
Yeah, for 21 points of damage. As you're just like,
Oh.
What?
Big G, you look over your shoulder and you're like, poor
Going back to
handling.
painting. Yeah, he's
All
like,
right.
oh,
You're on a
amateur.
cooldown, but we're gonna get to you once everyone has hit 2. Then we go back to you guys beginning again. So Big G, you are out. Goofy, you are out. Bernie, you got one more action because all you did was oil once. Claremont, you have one more action because all you did was sugar once. The Churro was sitting at the plater station unmanned.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You have
no.
one perfect churro.
He should turn around. Just turn
Who
around,
does?
Bernie.
Yeah, I know.
turns
It's not
around.
me. I mean, but that's his last action. I'm just
Yes,
saying.
I'm
You have
turning
one ready.
around
Okay.
and I am going
around,
to
played it.
now plate it.
Okay. And which of
And
these
as I
would you
do
like
so,
it to be
I do
delivered
the
to?
churro dance.
Ooh, give me a performance check.
I promised it to our friend Goofy.
Oh no, you did!
You see Bernie doing the march. Bernie's over here, like look at Bernie's right here. He's right here with the churro. He's walking to the door, and then he goes, "Who's it going to, Pa?"
It's for the cat. It's for Goofy.
That one's mine. Snap it.
No, I walk it back. I go, okay, cool. All right.
Dumpster goes, "What
You know
about?
what? This job is stupid anyways. I hope
You
they're all starting
trading,
out.
backstabbing, no good, churro stealing, feline, piss all over and claiming and scratching, nothing but bar going. Blah.
You dead. You dead. You're a ghost. You can't even taste nothing anyways. Who
We're
cares?
hungry. You useless, no
Hungry for-
good kitchen
hungry for
sewer
what?
rats.
Nothing. We're making shit for
Everyone,
you.
give me a
You
wisdom
see-
saving throw.
You ain't got nothing but time. You ain't got nothing but time back there.
You guys have totally
These
consumed.
insults are hurting my wisdom.
Wisdom saving what?
Saving throw, wisdom saving throw. You already said it all. Wisdom saving what? You said like 90% of it.
What?
This really has hurt all of us.
No. I think we heard the DM, guys.
Oh, nice. You all
I
right?
Yeah,
captured
that's
a
killing.
bug.
Ooh, good
Kill
kill.
What the hell was that?
June
Yeah.
bug.
Oh.
Had to handle business when it came to my face. It was like, "What up?" I was like,
Remember a few years ago when I was playing in that garage? I got
"Oh
attacked by that
yeah,
bug.
yeah." You
Yeah,
fucking chased
yeah.
after that.
And then I
thing.
had,
I
like,
saw
the
the
fucking
flamethrower. Yeah, it
big ol'
was the whole
stick.
thing. Yeah, like it was a
This
murder
is
video. You
giant
missed
fucking
it, Big
thing.
G. We had a whole front view of this whole, yeah. And then he checked on it like maybe 20 minutes later to make sure it was still there and dead. You know, we've seen Resident Evil. Things move. Nonetheless, your guys' churro empire is going down the drain, or at least the reputation will be. You will be having a tough time recovering from this one, but you could still recover. Your time is not out just yet.
It's
However,
okay. We all want to be rangers anyways.
exactly, exactly.
We should be all rangers. I love this idea, actually. A full team of
Oh,
rangers.
not the Rangers.
These two are saying, hurry up before you miss the opportunity. You have
That's
3
okay.
churros in front of it. Now, we're beginning another round. Everyone has a refresh. You all get 2 actions yet again at all the stations. Let's see if we can get any churros out. We have 3 already in front of Steve and Goofy.
Move
We
over,
have our
Doyle.
dear friend, Big G. Boom, Big G putting out the big numbers. Another 3 churros fly out of there.
Yes,
We're ready for them.
Put those on the unseen servant's platter. Come on, let's
Okay.
keep this train a moving.
All right. Sleight of hand. Wait, what is it? Sleight of hand, or is there any other?
It is.
I think it's just
No,
sleight of hand.
it's calligrapher tools. Yeah.
Calligrapher tools. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Now here's my question: do you sleight of hand all 6 of them?
You only
No,
need-
I'm gonna focus on 2 this time.
Okay. All right. You separate it. You see all of them going, "Rrrr," and the other 2 going, as they're calling back to the bigger hive of it all.
Come back for you.
We'll see.
You have 2
All
ready
right,
to go.
Bernie. Start oiling. You got this.
All right, I'll pass those to the unseen servant, and I'll do 2 more casting guidance.
Bernie, they're in your position. Do you wait for the other 2, or you do your beats are done?
Bernie.
I lay them in this time. I'm like, I think I got this. This isn't as hard as being a ranger.
They get to Claremont.
Oh,
I love that.
Goofy, you get one out. The other two are other one. Sorry, because you only did one. Other one. You only did two at a time,
I
right?
did two. No. That was
What do you mean,
for
no?
two new ones.
Yeah, you rolled a 9.
Yeah,
One gets
I
out.
rolled a 20. I rolled 2, so I gave him 2 good ones.
Yeah, he already
originally.
got those. He already got those.
Okay.
Then you rolled a 9.
I only got 1. Okay.
On the second one, but then the other one's gonna punch you.
Uh-oh.
Dick.
You keep getting hit.
Damn, 3.
He's gonna kill another
You're
one
like,
of the characters.
No, he has like
No,
100
no.
HP.
Goofy's fine.
Now, if Steve touches it, or
Worst
Goofy
case
gets a 1, Steve's going down. He's not
Worst
healed or in
case
good
scenario,
shape.
Goofy will just transform and be fine, and health be good.
The power. With that, Bernie, you have one more in your possession. Mr. Claremont, you go ahead and do a shakety shake. And as you do, they are full of sweet sugar. But I need you to give me a perception check because you are now sugar in my eyes. I love this.
What's this in my eyeball? I don't think there's anything there. It's good.
It's sweet. It's so sweet. It burns. It's breaking. You
I
feel
think I
like
can
the
eat
rub.
it
It's like
through
a.
my eyes if I blink
It's like a
hard enough.
coffee scrub. Yeah, it's like a coffee scrub
God.
over your eyeball, and you're just
Steve-
like, yes,
Steve-
yes. A new
Steve-
injection method.
That's good.
So you
think I
just
can
failed
make
to move them from the position.
right here.
Go ahead.
Steve rolled a perception to see what was going on, and stands, and he's gonna try for 1.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, he's gonna try for like eating one or trying to like
Help.
Okay, I just wanted to know. You said he's gonna try for one. I'm like, okay, you
Yeah.
can go all in.
He has one. I think I understand what's going on here. I'm gonna give my hand at it.
About time.
He's still bad at sleight of hand.
Maybe you
Does he have any tools on him?
I don't know.
He has alchemy
It's three
supply
of them.
tools. Does that help? He has brew supplies.
Mm-mm.
Does it give him advantage?
Nope. Just sleight of hand.
Nope. Here we go. Hey!
Not
Then
bad. Not
one.
bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad. That's what it is. It ends up in front of Bernie. Boom. With that, Bernie, you can't take any more
Alright.
actions at this immediate time,
See?
so it's waiting there. Claremont, you got one in front of you. You're blinded by the sugar, but you feel something get nudged to you. You know there's another one, so you
Not a
naturally just
problem.
dust
I
it
know
in.
how to do this. I can feel the sugar. It's part of me.
And you pass it forward. Very nice. You actually walk it over yourself somehow. And
No,
as you
I
do,
unseen servants. I don't do movement.
somehow you
That's not
sugar
something I
hide it
do.
and come
Movement is not
back.
something
Your eyes open
I
and close,
do.
and your body just.
I don't. I moved
Glitch.
recently. My eyeballs ate food for me. That's as far as I could move.
Moving burns calories.
Not part of my regime.
Calories
That's
is
a
waste.
good point. That is so good. I'm gonna make a design moving burns calories.
eating actually burns calorie because you're
Actively, yeah, muscle.
yeah.
This is true. You gotta do as few chews as possible. You just swallow. You don't want to
No.
waste calories on chewing.
Dude, this June bug is just like on its back, doing backstrokes upside down.
It's trying to survive.
I'm just like, hey. It's like, hey.
Not bad.
Anyways.
You gotta smack it down.
I'm not torturing my dead. I mean, whatever.
Spray some
Yeah.
salt on it.
Oh, that's mean.
Wait,
It's easy
salt.
just watching
Toothpick
it
with a
struggle.
cross guard is what you need.
Yeah, right. Just a pew. I actually have a full little like hand crossbow, and I just need to get a bolt for it and like the back view. That'd be fun. Just like totally destroy things. With that, Mr. Fudge House, you get into the platter. Who's plattering? Because everyone's burnt out. Everyone-
Big G can still do one more.
Bernie still
Bernie
has.
No, Big
Bernie
G,
still
you
has
did
her
2 mixes, didn't you? That's how
I
you got
don't
6
have-
churros.
I don't
Oh no,
have
you already
another
had 3 there. You're right.
movement.
You're right. No, Big G
Wait,
can do it. Big
that's-
G,
you-
platter
oh,
that
so
bad boy
it's
up.
you, Big G.
No,
Big
Bernie.
G,
That's
you're
Bernie.
stepping
No, that's.
No, Bernie
But
oiled
Bernie
twice.
did too.
He sent 3 churros. He sent 2 the first time, 1 the
Yeah.
other time, and he has 1
All
in
right,
front of
Big
him. He
G,
can't
turn
touch.
around and plate it.
Gee, let's go. Otherwise, Steve could do it.
Let's go. Performance,
Oh, okay,
right?
Steve,
Let's
walk
do
over
it.
there and do another one too. Yeah, you can do it, Steve. Go ahead. Get on it.
Well, Big G's closer, so I'd assume Big G would act first.
No, Big G first, and Steve could go second. That's okay.
He's
Okay.
gonna
Big G.
Well,
You gotta platter up either a performance, a
think I
deception, or
understand.
illusion.
You need it plated.
Perception?
I think I get it.
A performance, a deception, or an illusion.
Oh hell no, none of them is good. But he's gonna perform, I guess. He's gonna.
And then choose which people you are delivering to, depending on this performance, obviously. How many you get there.
Okay. Well, let's see if you fail or not.
Oh.
Hold up. I need you to plate it in a way that looks good. Don't just put it on a plate.
You see Big G. Oh.
Yeah,
His hands all over it. Leaves a little fur.
Hold up now. It's not dog food. Treat it like a churro. Come on now, what are you doing? Did you lick the plate and then stick it on top? It doesn't need to be stuck down.
No. He's just gonna slap it on there, and then like, after the talk, he's like, "What?" And then he like kind of arrange it a little different. So, oh, this is good.
Okay, good enough.
So many dead churros.
Steve, you walk up and you see a cracked plate with a destroyed churro in between pieces of
He
glass.
picks it up. He's gonna serve it. This looks good. He's gonna go out and serve it.
Serve it up.
Which of your friends here do you wish to serve to?
He's gonna serve to this guy and this guy.
All right.
Or he's gonna take all. He's gonna take all the broken ones. He's gonna take them all out. He's gonna serve to dumpster up here too.
Oh no, you're serving him some trash.
This is the worst bloody thing I've ever seen. It has porcelain in it. What is the matter with this kitchen?
It has broken plate inside of the churro.
What? Yeah, you didn't ask for a plate. You asked for a Churro. Isn't that what you got?
Did you kill him?
Well, if he's dead, I'm sure he doesn't want me taking a little part of the churro to taste it. So Steve picks up the churro and eats it.
Oh no, Steve, don't do it.
Churro's dead.
Oh,
Churro.
the churro's dead. Okay, just
Go
the churro.
on. No, the ghost is gone too.
Oh, the ghost
Customer
died.
lost. Yeah, customer lost. Yeah, for sure. 1 sec.
All right. Well, why don't we try this again? Gee, maybe stick with the mixing. No offense, but your plating skills are atrocious. That means bad.
Okay. Big G
I
is
know you know
good.
that word.
Big G is a good boy.
You're a good boy.
You all
don't
need to give me wisdom saving throws as you hear a loud, some kind of ghastly yell and holler coming from down the corridor further below, reaching in your ears. Ooh, look at these big rolls
Why am
now.
I
They're like,
rolling
hold
high
on.
right now?
All of a
That's so
sudden, we're big kids.
Big rolls, big rolls.
Oh, are we all doing this?
Oh yeah, all of you. No one's safe.
Oh, okay.
What were wisdom saving?
Everybody's on a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I think-
normal.
I think DM
Oh.
just
Yep.
loves a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm. Bernie, you're the only one that fails unless you can reroll.
I can reroll. What?
No, I mean, do you have a way like that meant like,
Oh no,
or
I
anyone
don't.
can help you? Gotcha.
I used my reaction already.
Bernie, you
Girl
take
side.
28 points of psychic damage. The rest of
What
you guys
the
take half of
fuck?
that. All of you guys feel this
Holy.
headaching, nerve-wracking pain in the back of your mind as each of you are whispered, "You must feed our souls." Steve
See, you don't
Irwin
have to deal with this
falls
shit when you're a ranger.
unconscious. Shoop.
Did anybody else hear him say feed assholes? Anybody else hear that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right, good. I'm just making sure it wasn't just me. Because I knew there's two ways to interpret it, but the one I wanted to hear was the one I heard.
Definitely heard that. Yeah. Okie dokie.
All right. I think we got this. One more time. Now, mix and shake and oil and dust and plate and eat.
Cool. Mix.
Got the mix.
Your next order's up. 6 churros are expected.
Okay.
6
Mix
churros, Jesus.
pops
Mix it
out.
good.
Now, technically, you still have 2 present down here. You still have 1, so you already have 3 out in the field. You now have an additional 3 coming up right here with Big G.
Okay, no more mix.
Oh,
Shape them. Oil them.
wild shape into an air elemental to get me an extra advantage.
As you wild chip into an air elemental, a sugar rush
Dex.
arrives.
Too much magic. Too much magic.
They explode. The entire room fills with sugar in every direction as if a grenade just hazes the entire
I'm not
zone. I
upset
need
about
everyone to
this at
give
all.
me a Constitution saving throw.
In fact, I'm very happy
Everyone.
about this.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Dude, I love sugar. So
But
it's like,
I was just like, this is Christmas.
yeah,
Big G, this
It's
is Christmas.
heaven.
What?
yeah.
We
I don't
arrived at
understand.
heaven.
Oh no, I'm gonna get fat like Pa.
Goofy, you're like
Yes,
Goofy
he's
doesn't
gonna
matter
get
because you
fat
turn
like
into an air elemental. So as you turn into an air
Yeah.
elemental, you just kind of around you are like a constant helicopter throwing fucking
Yeah.
sugar everywhere. So you're just a sugar monster at this point. And that's why it feels like Christmas here, because Fudge House is just getting the full extent of all the sugar flying around from Goofy just being an air elemental. Just and Bernie, you're the only one that's blinded by this.
Powdered sugar is flammable.
You're just like,
stop!
"Ah!" You
what I
see
call
everything
a sugar glaze.
Slowly and surely, things will go awry in this phase. It is not looking
Very
great
good.
at this time.
It's great. It is
Yeah,
looking
good.
very good. With that, I am going to go ahead and shape these things.
Shaping, some oil in. Let's do this.
If I get a +5, well, then I am going to guidance. Woohoo!
Nice.
And I'm going to shape it. So it's
Whoa, it's foggy as heck in this powdered sugar.
1d4.
I can't see anything in this.
+5.
Oh, isn't it heavenly?
All right. So I did all of
2
the ones that I did all of them in front of me. So
You think
whatever,
you did all of
3,
them with
5?
23?
Think
You
about
think
what's
you
in
did
front.
5?
No, I said I did all of the ones in front.
No, no, I know, but you're 23. You think you did all 5. Like you're challenging yourself against all of them. You go and rain along. It looks like Goofy's handling them real well. You see like a little snake come out. He snacks, rips it back down. You see 4, and one of them trying to get away like a little kind of worm, just like sneaking off on the side. I need you to give me a sleight of hand to catch it by its tail, Mr.
Fucker. Okay.
Put that in line.
+5. Can I guidance myself for this?
I mean, yeah, I'm not. You already did.
Yeah.
You can again. It already was used, so.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Take it.
You bring it back in line. You got 5 of them in front of you. Bernie, would you wait for all 5 of these, or would you send that one in front of you out first? Now you know the logistics of this. It's up to you.
I'm blind. I don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
Very fair.
Oil 'em up.
Very fair.
So can I go up? I grab the one that's ready, and I bring it.
Well,
down to
nothing's ready. He
flame up.
hasn't even put that in the oil yet.
Oh, okay. So he has 6 in front of him.
Yeah.
Got it.
Bernie, you're the
I'm just gonna
bottleneck here.
blindly grab at them and start trying to toss them
Oh,
in where I
Jesus.
think the oil is.
Give me a disadvantage sleight of hand.
This is great.
No, wait. Yeah, sleight of hand.
It's
No,
nice.
it's
It's
X and survival.
nice.
That's right.
Survival,
Wait,
survival. Even if it is
Survival.
disadvantage. Survival.
No.
Yeah.
Straight.
Survival.
I can use Dex. So it's going to be a sleight of hand at disadvantage.
So he's making me do Dex.
Wait, so you're
blind.
making even so you're breaking the
Dex
rules
or
of your own
no
game.
oil tender. It says right there, oil tender, Dex or survival.
Yeah, so he can do either or. That's the
No,
point. You even said in the
But
beginning
he's
of the
blinded.
game.
But he's blinded. He's in a hindered
But I
condition.
still-
Wouldn't he
still did
use
a 16.
survival?
He did good. He did good.
Okay.
I think he did fine.
If you want to,
I'm
go
just-
ahead and do a survival.
DM, you,
I
As
still
a,
did a
as a,
16.
and,
make
as
these
a,
rules.
No, do a survival. No, but here's my point. Here's
No,
my point, though, is that he is not
fine.
arguing that. You all
Yeah.
are.
yeah.
True.
And I have
Fine.
never
I
supported
rolled a
meta.
16 on a disadvantage.
So you guys are allowed to make your noise, and I accept it because you guys all respect each other. But at no
I
point
appreciate
do I forward every expenditure for someone else.
Man, we the
But
audience.
Bernie, with the survival, you may choose because you are blinded. To be fair, you might not be so willy-nilly, loosey-goosey as a survivalist, being a
Look,
solo.
I'm good with it. I rolled a 16.
You wanna
Whatever
trust
that
it?
is.
But
What?
you're blindfully tossing 6
Oh,
churros.
did you
in.
delete my? Did you delete my?
I'm giving you a chance. You're blindly throwing 6 churros in. You don't know that, but I'm giving you a survival's gut.
I swear, if
to
I roll
roll.
survival,
I will take your
disadvantage
16
ends
at
up lower.
higher. I will take your higher at 16. I'll take your 16. 16 is your cap. There we go. Bam.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You'll do all 16 or all 6.
I also
Great.
want to say, I scream at movies and they don't listen to me either.
You toss it. You toss
Obviously,
it.
no.
You toss in 6 churros, and they're just like, he's like, right, oh, that's way too. I never knew that this felt so good. Sometimes a full body ain't so bad, I guess. As he begins to heat it to the proper boiling amount, and all of them are ready. You take them out. With that, you start heading them out. 1 sec.
Ooh, it's time for the powder sugar expertise. This is where the Dustin comes into play.
I'll fuck it up.
I would never. We're talking sugar. How could I fuck this up?
Mr. Fudge House, you've got bling bling on
Let
the
it
eyelashes.
rain.
You've got this beautiful shimmer of beautiful churro cinnamon all over you. You are gleamed out in
It
cinnamon.
comes out of my. I shake my arms and it comes out that way. That's how I get it out. I shake. It's powdered. It's the perfect powdering.
True.
Probably like some extra syrupy stuff comes out as well, which is why it will take some extra. Maybe even some of that sugar that was in my neck folds comes out when I do this. Just some like sugar drizzled on top.
With such. 1 second. Yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay.
Uh-oh. What the?
But
What's happening, Steve? What are you doing over there?
What the hell?
Kind of forgot.
He
I kind of
was trying
forgot.
to hide
it's
again.
okay. That's the first. That's your first. No, that's 1 whole round. It's 1 whole round. They all get 2 actions. 1 whole round.
Yeah, I forgot that it was. He needed to roll 1.
Do you get negatives on death save throws?
It doesn't
You sure
matter.
do.
But it doesn't
Wow.
matter. He rolled an 8, so he failed it
Yeah,
regardless.
that's crazy though. I didn't
Steve
know you
is
could do that.
deader than dead.
Yeah, he did.
He's pretty dead.
Unless one of you guys try to save the poor man, but yeah.
Alright.
Otherwise,
I'm
I'll have
blind.
the infantry take those to the platter zone.
I think I'm the only
Mr.
healer
Claremont.
of any level left.
you go and take all 6 of these to the platter zone.
Goofy's
All
gonna reach down and
I know. For
touch
me to move
Steve
him, I have to. You're in the way, so
and
Yeah,
cast your
I'm in the
wounds.
way. All right, burn it. Plate them. No offense, Big G.
Yep.
You can plate my personal meal next
Are
time.
they in the room with me? I can't see them.
Oh,
Okay,
come on now.
I'm gonna try.
Doesn't he have
Use
a,
that Fudge House vision.
I think he had
That's
one
not
more
bad.
level of
Anyways.
exhaustion.
Stack. I
Say that
rolled
again, Goofy.
doubles on
Or
every disadvantage.
Dad, what?
Sorry.
Oh, I said I think he gets one more level of exhaustion, right?
Yeah. 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 Oh wait, no, you already have it. It's 5th. Next
I
level,
know.
you're dead.
I added it. I
Oh
added it.
yeah. But next one, you're dead outright. Like you wake up and you're just dead.
Yep.
But
Oh my god, that was a good performance, dude.
Bernie,
Wasn't bad.
Not bad for being blind.
Right? For blind, he did great.
For blind,
That's
deaf and
keep going.
dumb.
you take 3. Where are they going? To who?
I wander
you're
around
blind.
and just be like, churros, get your churros.
The first people that haven't had one. That's a great approach. Okay. There's only 3 that you took. Sorry.
And then after I say, "To whom do you serve?" I take a hand of powdered sugar and I put it on his head.
Okay.
It's like in Lord of the Rings, right? Everybody knows what I'm
Wait,
talking about.
who's?
And you'll Urkrai Mark.
Whom do you serve?
Yeah,
With powdered sugar.
Yeah, gotcha.
Have you guys seen this one where they do it on their pets? Like,
Oh no, that's not that big though.
This is the crap that made me want to leave. Don't appreciate that. Hey,
You
Ron,
guys,
try to make me yours. I said I'd be there and just be around you.
I got you one of them cute little necklaces too.
No. God damn it. I'm my own cat.
It's got a big gem in the middle. Huh?
No, I don't want. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I might like it. We'll think about it.
All right,
Nope.
all right. Put it here on your
Think about it.
pillow. Put it on the pillow.
rough condition but acceptable.
We 50%.
You guys got 3 out. 1 sec. I am updating something. There we go.
We have 3 more that can be plated or that can just be served.
1 sec.
Steve's like, I understand what's needed. He goes up and tries to serve.
Oh no, here it goes.
Okay.
I don't see him because of all the powdered sugar, let's say. Otherwise, I would scream.
What do I need for this performance? Is it serving?
No,
Or
yours
were they
is going to be
plated
a
or performance?
deception. Yours is a. I'm going to make it a deception because performance was used already.
Deception.
-10.
Gee, but that was
6.
actually you did as good as Big G.
Yeah. Pick him up, and as you walk by, you give 1 to Bernie.
Bunny, here you go. Give it a go. Enjoy.
You eat 1 because you want 1 too. Why not?
Yeah.
And then, as you push through the door, and walk
it's
through,
Positive for me.
you drop the plate.
Mm.
And then you step on it, trying to pick it up.
Does it cure my blinded?
It cures
I
you
pick it
blinded.
up.
You're like,
I-
I can see clearly now.
I dust off.
You
I dust it off and I serve it to the first person I see.
give an extra churro to this person. He's like, oh, thanks.
Enjoy. It's made especially for you.
That's wonderful. Congratulations. You've got 2 through. I guess that's
Look
an
at that.
accomplishment.
We're amazing. We are amazing.
Yeah. Let's relook at our history, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just, recount the entire orders and your success and failures. Let's just look back at the tales of our moments of.
And then I stand up tall on the dusting table with my feet in the dust naturally. And let me recount to us how well we've done so far. We ate, I think, about 12. We ruined something in the realm of 12. and we served something in the realm of 12, 2 of which tasted good.
2 of which tasted good.
Taste. I can attest to the taste. There.
I
Did
think
we eat the
everybody
2 good
deserves a
ones?
round of applause.
The first
We
one's
made
ever
2 really
made.
good ones, and we ate them.
It's in the making of a good business.
Business is good. All right, should we do it again? What do you say?
You guys
Let's
see a
continue.
massive ghost.
Oh shit, I hate that guy.
It pops up like boo. You've all been quite poor in your success across our missions. Why haven't you contained and fed the souls who need such sweet position? Basically, why have you guys failed? What the hell's going on? You
What
only
do you mean
served two of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
And I tried to trick it
13
into thinking
orders.
that we were
You had
successful.
1, 2, 3,
You?
4, 5, 6, 7 ghosts to feed. 7, and you had 13 chances, and you missed one. And you delivered 2 bad churros. So only 1, 2, 3 were successfully delivered, and 1 got 2 of them. No, sorry, 4 were successfully delivered. That's it. Out of the 13, you got 4 right.
Yeah,
You
Big G,
ate
are you
2 of
talking?
them.
Because your
I
mic
am.
is,
I was like, okay,
well.
well, it's 2 more than 0. And then why are we looking at the downside? Like,
Because this
you
big
know.
ghost isn't happy. He's doing the numbers. He's like, you all fail to serve this kitchen's righteous need. I shall dough you down to your basic ingredients if you do not give me a reason to let you continue your ventures beyond my displeasement.
I cast mass suggestion.
Huh?
2 is more than 0, and 1 is the measurement of success. Therefore, we are twice as successful as any other. Everyone should be quite impressed with only 25 words. I think I used those up.
Well, he can keep talking and just, he doesn't have to.
Wait a minute. Don't be and don't look into what I said as trickery. Clearly legitimate. Damn it. He's really good. Holy shit.
Mr. Claremont. He goes through the little thing. And it just
really
throws
like
its doughiness tendril. You feel the doughboy go, and it touches your belly button and goes. Woo-hoo. You immediately. I don't know what you're doing, Goofy, but
seeing befuddlement on it.
Oh, I thought that was to me.
Nope.
Good. Cool. I'm not befuddled. Good.
Well, I didn't like this joint anyways. I give it 2 stars. Be gone, you.
Oh,
Dope boy.
nice.
Oh, yes.
go ahead and do damage. It doesn't stop what it's doing to him, though.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
53 points.
It can't
This
do magic.
It's not doing magic, and it's gonna punch Claremont in all that process. While you were doing that,
Oh, very
it was
good.
already
Punch me.
it was already in
That's
the motion of
potential.
punching you.
Ugh. Only the lowest form of violence. You are pathetic, sir. You, sir. are
As you
disgraceful.
cast befuddlement, it's just like, you fools, we are just simple beings. I need you all to toughen, like the dough that this big G be fluffing. You all do not serve the gods of our beings. I am the dough, and you will never serve me.
Big G's gonna take a bite out of it.
Ooh, I love that.
Right next to him.
Give me a
like,
Constitution saving
"Oh."
throw. As he's like
Oh shit.
filling up the entire kitchen as yeast rises. Big G.
Spike growth.
Oh.
You add seasoning.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna like pour some oil on top of like the dough before he bite into it.
Sure. Why not? Goofy, you cast spike growth. It hurts
No,
everyone.
hold on. No. I don't. I was just seeing. I was trying to.
Oh, you just wanted to read it.
Yeah, I was trying to read it
That's fine.
because I don't know. Is this considered ground? Like, can I actually cast it in here or no?
You can cast it in where you're standing. That's ground.
God. Okay.
Does it taste like anything at all, or just taste like plain dough?
Nope. It does taste like something. It tastes like the rising yeast. You don't know what that is, Big G, but God, is it delicious. That's what it's called. You have consumed the rising yeast. There is a long story, a fable actually, that one small dwarf, a tiny man, once ate the bread of Lathander and grew so large that nothing could stand against it. Only that to the skill of petrification was able to withstand their yeast-like bond with what they consumed. And you are the second being to consume it. And that turn already being able to become large allows you to become human.
Okay, Big G.
You feel like you eat like this raw, unsatisfied dough that's like semi-symbiote that latches on to your like esophagus area and the rest of like your stomach, and but sits right above the acids because it's so sticky and raw, and technically this being sentience. And you now feel as it's like in with you, when you were to grow, its yeast would also rise in you, making you do what this can do as it's doing before you. But you wouldn't know that until you cast your ability to get big. In the future, during the actual encounter of blind tuning, you'd be like, whoa, I'm getting too big. It'd be like an Alice in Wonderland moment, so to speak. But that is what you have now gained as you bite into a yeast god. What's such? Watch out for infections. The rest of you.
Okay. It's not permanent.
The rest of you all just begin. What's your guys' cons? Let's go down the
Don't
list.
worry, Big G. I have greater restoration.
That's cool. I don't know what that means.
You're good.
Yeast
For Big G. Oh, so you're gonna cure his awesomeness. Got it. Beautiful.
What do you
With
mean?
that, beyond that, I need a con check from all of you guys. What is Goofy's Constitution modifier?
Contract.
No, not a con save, but what's your mod? Just tell me the number. Is it a plus, minus, what?
3. Sorry, +3.
Plus 3. Okay, Steve.
My save is a 4. Steve
No,
is a 4.
just your mod. Just your mod.
Steve is 4.
Okay, Claremont.
4.
Wow.
I know I have
Bernie.
that amulet.
Oh
That's
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Big boy,
Bernie.
healthy big boy.
What mod?
Your con.
Con 2? No, that's not saving throws. Yeah, 2.
Big G.
My modifier, right?
+5.
Oh wow, +5.
Also, Big G's gonna tell Claremont, "Oh, delicious." He's gonna point at the.
Is it really?
Yes.
That bastard punched me twice. I'm gonna bite it. Can I sneak up on it? I'm not sneaky.
At this moment, you all
Some stealthiness. I'm coming in for a bite. I'm coming in.
you're just like
I'm coming in for a sneaky
as the
little
yeast
bite.
fills this entire room, you guys eventually begin to feel a heat take over, almost as if an oven is rising. There's this weird kind of tinder. You're an air elemental. That's cool. That means you're
okay.
slowly starving for air. because there is a flame.
How does that? What? No.
Yeah, your
Okay.
air flames suck up your life. Therefore, you feel
I
that
just
all of a sudden this
sip-
whole place is lighting up, and these tender embers begin to rise. As all of a
Just
sudden,
on
it's
this
as if
side.
this entire place was. You can't even move because it's got so big. It basically kind of like stuck you guys all, and your con is what's allowing you to live per turn until the blackout occurs. Bernie is going to be the first to go. If you've ever heard the story of the chicken heart, and then he was gone. Dum-dum, dum-dum.
What size is this considered?
This thing is beyond. It is mass. It is the biggest, gargantuan beyond, gargantuan plus plus,
Got
and
it.
it's growing bigger and bigger. As it does, it fills every single crevice of this room. There's a brief moment where all of you hear this didn't, didn't, didn't. Claremont's just, oh, just come in with the fudgy wudgy. And then before you even hear the goofy, and then Claremont.
Did I get a piece or did it eat me?
Claremont feels as if he is being captured, but he is capturing it, and he is holding it hostage in itself because that's what Claremont does best. And with it, he's not sure. Did the chicken or the egg come first?
It was
It
the egg.
is an uncertain dispute. Until we see the inside of this being with Claremont inside it, forever will be unknown. Just like if water is left. You hear the continuous beats, dudump, 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 dudump. Steve, you feel this unkneading, yeasty kind of brine, odd little kind of untreated grains rushing across and giving you this kind of rash-like nature. And then almost a soft arm, a trusting one, reaching through the yeast and holding you, humanoid. You hear in your ear, come with me. I know where Lathander is. He pulls you through.
Oh,
Steve escapes this fate.
yay! Bye, Steve.
Yay! He's off to thumb some other animals.
Big G, you
Sure is.
feel this is Big G there? Or is he missing all this?
Wait,
He
why
said
is
he was
he
making drinks. Oh, because your camera went away, and I thought you were doing something. So true.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
damn.
I just didn't want to describe some shit, and you're not here to hear it. So, Big G, you see as this yeast goes further and further, and it begins to toast on one side. Oh, it's getting hard. You take another nibble, you just can't resist. And as you do, oh man, if you haven't had a sourdough that tastes like this along the bay, you wonder, hey, maybe a little more. You take a second, a third. It's almost like a marshmallow to you, as all of this is just encompassed inside every single root and piece of your body. And you feel full, filled for the first time. A meal truly satisfying. Except one thing. It came with no side serving or entree. It was just the bread. You pass out in a great slumber of food coma. You have 100 temporary HP. That refreshes every day.
Wow.
Big G's gonna.
As the yeast rises, you are protected by the true essence of that in which a god has been found. You don't understand it, but it happens to you. So you have a yeast mutation that gives you a 110 HP.
Jesus, that's huge.
That's an STI you might want to keep.
Well, why would he go and fuck someone? Okay. And there's
That is
prep
a sentence
for
I
that.
didn't think
Okay,
I'd
like,
ever hear in my life.
That's a brand new sentence.
it's treatable. Okay, it's treatable.
It's treatable. I'm choosing to keep it.
I have options. There's a choice.
It just started as a rash, but like,
Look
kinda
what
like
it's become.
It's growing on me, quite literally.
Yeah. You all black out. and find yourselves looming
Oh no.
over an
didn't fail.
entire
We got booted.
world.
Got booted out of the Overcooked.
Oh no, we didn't do it. We didn't make it, guys.
We didn't
To
get
be
through.
fair, we were
we
pretty
got
shit in the
cooked.
kitchen.
You're like that.
Wait,
That
so
was
does this
rough.
mean Bernie doesn't get the rights to it? Because we were trying to get the rights to his
He doesn't get the rights, dude.
the rights to the chosen churro, the original.
I
Something
will
like that.
find
I'm
out.
sure he's
We'll see how it
doing
works in contract. Maybe a new contender will arrive.
that. Okay.
We will see.
Still a chance. Poor Bernie.
Yeah, you know how to redeem yourself, but this was a total failure. Now, here,
Total
present,
failure. I feel like it was like kind of not like super big failure.
a positive outlook in you is strong.
It could have been worse.
I've heard 2 is more than 0. I think that's it.
Yes, 2 is more than 0, but 2 more failures on top of the 2 failures that you already had. That stacked and became 2 more failures. That ended up becoming 2 more, and at the end only yielded you 2
power.
success out of the 2 failures in which you did occur.
What about the ones we
It
ate?
feels like
Power.
Those
We were
they
fucked.
were
Those
good.
were 2 successful enjoyments. So inside votes do not count to the outside of the
Okay.
kitchen.
I
Just
feel
check
like
that.
we're compounding interest here. Okay, let's just stop
Mhm.
and enjoy the wins we had.
Yeah, enjoy the yeast infection.
We all sure had a lot of churros. Gosh, it sure felt good to eat,
Yeah.
guys. Wasn't that a great break?
Big G got a good yeast infection, and he's happy about that.
Everybody came out a winner from this one.
Old reels.
Steve's over here like all like, yeah, he's Rocky over here with the tooth missing, all bloody. Next hit is killing him. He's like, let me at him. I'll take on the next one.
And,
Steve,
and
how you doing? You hanging on, man? How you doing?
Steve's happy. He feels like he finally is on is going to the
Who do you
other
think
side.
pulled you through?
His mom or
We're gonna
sister,
find out.
one or the other.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. But for right now, you are now taking on the control of Goofy for the duration
You
until I ever mention the next moment Steve is present. But Steve has been saved. Now, all of you guys are in your minds right now,
Live.
realizing that the gods are showing you a world with churros. This here is what looks like peace. A world where churros fluctuate in the masses and yields ownership of excitement and encouragement. You all wish to see a world without it?
Yeah. I want to know what it looks like without churros.
Very well. What do you see beyond the eye? You can see. Do you see any change?
It's all black for me.
Odd. So you see nothing.
Widow, is that... Am I blind without churros?
It is a very important source of vitamin C, yes, but no, that is not the lesson we are getting across.
What?
The world
Vitamin C,
ends.
I see what you did there.
The world ends when you do not keep peace with the churro. War over the recipe, entitlements, and ownership of the ultimate volt of churro cinnamon sugar ends us all. And your failure to make peace amongst our souls, recipients of the Achilles to the gods, tell us that you are not worthy holders of the churro license. You will not satisfy the gods' peoples. They will not hear about it enough to feel it in their veins, for you have not honored the chosen way. Barrels of churros. Not one, not two, not just the kitchen that eats them, but the populace. They are promised and given, and you did neither.
May I make a claim?
You ate the most, yes, we know.
Well, perhaps I can call upon the most ancient of traditions. Double or nothing.
We will not let you eat more. Anyone else?
Claims.
Oh, by the way, guys,
Gosh.
here's the super awesome kind of little like mini little
That
throwback.
is super cool.
I love
That's
it. That is really
good.
cool. I love it.
It didn't print perfectly because obviously it got cut off.
I would
but hey,
definitely dry my
lessons
tissue with
learned, right? Totally just just clean off the screen a little. There we go. Perfect. Perfect
Okay,
quality.
look at that.
DM like was hoping that we're gonna fail so he can show us that blanket.
Just a success.
Hey, godlike guy. I guess I'd be willing to turn over our claim, but you're gonna have to talk to my agent.
Eminem, we know. He comes with more money, more service costs. We are very well aware of his thieves' ways. He has 4 of our gods in contracts that we have not been able to unbind. Do watch out with the disclaimer that he is not someone we have secured, and he is not authorized by the godly approval of any businesses. Though it sounds like
Yeah,
it's
but
too
if I
late for you.
approve him, so
Do not send that through. It will be a disaster to us all.
okay. So you just want to make me a cash offer?
No.
What are we talking about here? I'm not just giving it to you.
You have already lost the privilege to distribute them. You must understand your effects on the world have blackened it to a darker day of potentiality without your ability to sufficiently provide a accurate churro supply. You must find another to
You'll be
handle the
hearing from Eminem.
responsibility.
I've heard bullies before. You can talk to Eminem. That's why I have an agent.
If you don't wish to comply, we can send you anywhere in this region without your choices. We are giving you the chance to land on your feet one more time, and you wish to insult the gods. You are the only one, but the rest can be smited in swiftness of a snap of a finger. Do you dare risk their chances?
I'll get new friends. You guys have been real.
Everyone roll me a D100. If you guys roll below a 20%, you just lost your character.
Oh,
No!
You don't even lose the character?
Goofy is
Oh.
dead.
Oh my god!
Claremont feels like he's fading and then comes back.
That wasn't me. I didn't roll that one, did I?
That was Ian. Yeah, it says Ian. Big G makes it through.
I rolled the 8.
Bernie sticks around. Oh, you rolled an 8 too. Shoot. Claremont's
No
gone
way.
too. Oh,
I rolled the 8.
okay.
Oh no!
Wait. But
Steve.
who's rolled a
Oh, you're good. You're not there, Steve. Gosh, you got saved yet
I
again.
didn't
Saved by the
roll the
bell.
24. I don't know how
So
that
no one rolled a 24 then? Okay. If you rolled the 8, you rolled the 8. Bernie, Mr. Claremont, and Mr. Goofy inside your heart disappear.
I never had a heart anyways.
It wasn't about your heart, it's his heart.
Bernie's beignets. We both fade as
No! No!
that's your father's last words to you. Bernie's beignets.
What's happening?
Okay. Mr. Bernie, you hear right after that. Do you wish to challenge the gods' Churro demands? Again.
This is bullshit, man. You're just a bully. You just killed people for no reason.
We cannot!
You feel as if they're holding something back. Give me an insight check. Big G, you too.
Juju's full from eating, so he's just kind of content right now.
Bernie, you understand this, obviously, meta to the rest of the party. You feel as if there is a disconnect. They need others to produce this. They can't do this. They know how, but they're incapable because the Chosen said he would serve the gods
meaning the gods are not allowed to have the power to serve such best-apowed churros. He has protected this right to the people.
Ah, I see. You're just trying to get what isn't really yours.
Furthermore, for a really quick secret, Bernie, jump to the other chat because I need to tell you what you just fucking did. So hold
Secret.
Oh, no.
It could have been meta, but anyways.
Yeah, you should do those meta. That'd be. I'm talking to the stream here. We should be metaing those so that we can all just sit
Exactly.
and listen to it.
Also, you
don't
just
benefit
made a
nobody.
character. Chad just made a character so that he disappeared again.
Yeah, what's going on? So Steve, you're Steve again because Goofy died. What the hell?
I really don't
That's
get
crazy.
it. I don't get it. DM's
I
going
didn't-
renegade.
He's
DM's
crazy.
going renegade.
He had too many Skittles tonight. I don't know what's going on over there.
I know.
He's going crazy. Well, we'll see how this goes. I mean,
I'll make Goofy 2.0.
Yeah.
yeah, you
they
can
make-
do that.
There's like
Goofy
total, litter of 12.
He's a
This is
Just
his
like-
ninth life.
yeah.
He died and come back.
I think that's genius. That's an even better way to play it off. This is just not one of his lives. Came back.
And he just like shift a letter so he's Hoofy now.
Yeah, it's Hoopy.
It's kind of an anticlimactic way for Claremont to disappear, but all good.
How long have you been
Food
playing
related
Claremont?
would have made sense, but he's just like kind
Yeah,
of disappeared.
Claremont's you've been playing Claremont for almost a year now.
Quite a while, so I'm cool to move on. But it's just like there should be
Yeah.
some sort of fun ending for him, at least like a battle or something.
Yeah, no, but it's just he just poof after
Yeah,
a
he just kinda
failed
got
challenge.
and then disappeared.
And like the challenge
Oh.
wasn't even like an actual challenge. I don't know. It's
I
okay,
thought we
though.
were doing quite well, to be honest with you.
I think so too. Like we could have done something, but like there's only like 3 rounds, so
It's all good.
yeah. Like we'll at least get 1 star. Yeah.
So I guess
In
I'll
the
come in
game.
with something that has healing powers, since we seem to be missing those a lot.
Yeah, we had a sister field, but he just never showed up.
Goofy has tons of healing powers now. But
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, Goofy's got healing. Oh
Mhm.
okay, cool.
he's like highly offensive and highly healing. Like he has all of them.
That's awesome.
But it doesn't matter. 'cause
Well, good
DM
news
killed
Yeah.
that you guys can not know, but that you guys aren't dead. You're just fucked. Like,
Oh.
Oh okay. Yeah,
really
just go
fucked.
meta, man. We good.
Hmm.
I just got done making it a character.
Yeah, we were
Make
just
another one,
talking
I
about
guess.
other characters.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I'm
I
already-
don't know why that was actually like kept to just me. It wouldn't have hurt you guys to know where they are, but whatever.
It's probably better to tell us, in fact.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So why is he still in the secret room?
He likes telling himself some
He was going to do something real quick.
He's
before
actually
he
he's
came back.
actually watching the stream, seeing us without being in here.
Yeah, he's just pulling a
Yeah,
deuce.
He's like, dance for me, monkeys.
Yeah, yeah. Playing my puppet.
He's really
Yeah.
quickly hitting up Chat GPT. What do I do next?
Did you ask them if they knew what it was or no?
I didn't tell him the details.
okay. Question,
I
do-
just told
does
that they weren't
anyone-
dead, but fuck.
Okay. The 3 of you, because he doesn't know. Let me just put it that way. He has no context of this. Abe's Odyssey.
What?
Abe's Odyssey.
Oh, I
Abe's
didn't play that
Odyssey?
game.
No way. You guys don't know this? God damn. All right.
It was a video game, right?
Yeah, a whole
we
series. A whole
remember.
series.
I
A
didn't play
whole
that.
series. It's brutal. Anyways, check it out. That's where everyone that gets taken by the gods goes.
No, yeah, I never read it.
So yeah. Anyways, that's meta. You guys are retrievable. You guys do need temporary characters in the meantime. You guys are not dead. You guys are captive.
So Chad,
Just made a new character.
Chad, no, you,
Bruh.
Steve will come back. Actually, you're good because Steve was saved, but Goofy is out until he's saved. So Goofy cannot be played until he is unreleased. But Steve is saved. We're gonna get into those details in the background, and then when you come back, we'll have a re-entry, and it'll be like a Gandalf the Grey comes Steve the whatever the fuck you want to re quick label. You get a boon, but you have to lose something in between. But we'll discuss that. So you're gonna come back, Steve the something else, or for funsies, like that kind of vibe.
For sure.
All right.
Meanwhile, you guys are given this understanding, blah blah blah, what have you, by the dear Bernie and Big G in this brief moment. The rest of you guys will be part of this. I have a plan, but Bernie and Big G in this brief moment. What is it the two of you are discussing? As Bernie is the one who just used his wise words.
I'm not discussing anything.
Big G looks at you confused.
I'm pulling some cards from my deck of many things.
Oh, how many? You have to declare it now.
Yeah.
How many?
Not right now.
How many?
How many?
I'm
Three.
excited.
Do 3. Do at least 3.
I'm doing 3.
Only 3?
That's awesome, man. Yeah.
I said at least 3. Yes.
He crushed it. He's got 3.
At least
Wait.
13. At least
I'm
13.
How many did you do? I mean, how many are left? Did you?
They don't disappear unless they go back in the deck.
I've only done
They go
3.
back in the deck unless he draws a card that gets destroyed.
Oh, damn! I didn't know that. I thought, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yep. Some cards do get destroyed. Others actually do not.
I'm trying to defy a god. We'll see how that goes.
Cool.
True wish. Let's go. True wish. Immediate level. True wish.
Okay, so I roll a D100, right, for each one?
I mean, Claremont could have cast Wish
Correct.
before he disappeared.
He didn't though.
Okay.
That's not my fault.
So
He has those abilities.
First one.
He knew
I
he
already
was
used-
flickering. I said he was flickering.
No, I used my spell. Alright, my 9th level already.
Oh, what was it on?
I need to go look, but
Now I'm curious, just to verify that we propered those results, because that's a big spell.
Jeebus.
But a 20 is your
You
first
didn't
roll,
use it.
Bernie.
Here.
Yeah.
What would you think it was? You could just type it in the search, and we can try to pull it.
There's my Claremont 18th level.
Can't
You
find
didn't
it.
use it, dude.
Did I use True Polymorph to turn him to a dragon?
No, that was last session. But that
Yeah,
was
that
a
wasn't the
month
same
later.
instant. Yeah, that
It
wasn't the same
instance.
instance. No. Mm-mm.
Then I probably should have it, but I don't have a 9th level spell slot, so maybe I just didn't long rest.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
I long
let's
rested
assume
at the beginning of this session, so I had.
if we had assumed you did. Assumed you did. What would you have? What really would have occurred in your mindset, in the sense that would you have wished? In all honesty, would that have been something that came to your mind?
But I wish that I could have been there to see Bernie's beignets take over the world.
Well, you're in a stasis. That's gonna be a minute.
And his beignet.
Bernie's beignets will take over.
It's a thing now. It's gonna happen. We're gonna start Bernie's beignets. Fuck the
Okay, we got
churros.
Chosen Churros, Bernie's beignets. Let's get some more names on the board.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, let's see
But
here.
you want to be a ranger.
It's he's a fucking baker. He's going to be a baker.
You pull a card that only can represent the privileged, and Bernie, you are everything in which that is. You see a beautiful throne waiting for you. In fact, you see yourself arrive from the middle of the card, almost sitting there with its cape lively and aflamed. Your flare is back, and in fact, so is the staff in his hand. The throne card is pulled. You gain proficiency in the persuasion skill. If you didn't already have it, you have to put double proficiency on checks with that skill. In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out. You have property, Bernie.
Bernie
Just
is
actually
coming
became
up, dude.
nobility.
The
Yeah.
Fudge House Keep. Fudge House Keep.
Yeah, Bernie's coming up. 7. I like that number.
Crushing it.
That's
Same
either
exact-
really terrible or really good.
These are great, man. This is all good.
I mean, 7's a perfect number, so.
It's a great number.
Except maybe in D&D the way he sighed.
Divisible only
hold
by
on.
1 and it's
I have to math. Hold on, I have to math. What's your max level? 17 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Okay.
nah, bro. I'm right next to him. Actually holding on to Bernie.
Yeah, all good.
Let me read the fine print. Okay, so okay, here's a perfect example of what gets put back in the deck or what doesn't. You pull the throne card first, but then in that throne card, as you pull your second, they kind of connect. They create this image. You see yourself sitting on the throne, and then you see the back of yourself, but in more raggedy clothes. They then pull off, like almost as if they are revealing themselves as some kind of gesture or fool, doing a mad performance. This performance is beautiful in between these two cards that's ornate, as you see the jester blinding the privileged and stealing their right.
Oh god.
You lose 10,000 experience, but because we don't do a proper experience thing, you go back a level. So you're now
Okay.
level 16. With that,
Okay.
on top of it, you must draw again, and that's a bonus draw that you must immediately do.
Oh fuck.
Nice 4 card.
Also, this full card gets pulled from the deck,
That's cool.
so you cannot pull from this card. There's only one other full card in the deck, so you just removed one of the 2 possibilities of pulling this card again.
Can you pull it again?
Fool.
Oh, sorry, 1 sec.
I like how, by the way, I was level 17, and for whatever reason, I've been rolling from 16.
16, yeah, I know, right? It's already been appropriately
It was
placed.
fated to happen.
You're like, hey, nothing's changed.
You do
I feel
exactly.
the
All
same.
appropriate. All right, yes, sir. Let me see how this entitles you. Not favorable.
Oh god.
You feel beloofed. Almost as if, this was so dumb. This was such a, like you start to doubt yourself. You feel like an idiot. You must roll me a d4 plus 1, please.
Yes. And one more card. Cool.
You can. He doesn't have to,
Oh, it's
but he may. You lose 4
no.
points to your intelligence.
Oh no. Wait,
So
you gonna
bad.
be Mama's Big G now?
I don't know.
Oh, dude.
I'm not super
You're dumber
smart
than Big
anyways.
G.
You now have a negative 2.
Ooh, you're dumber than Big
Yeah,
G now.
Intelligence is 7.
Now, do you think that would make you want to draw another card?
100%.
I'm too dumb to stop.
You draw another card. And you still have one
Wait,
more.
this
No.
is he's lost one more.
Oh, I
70.
almost did a 71 again.
Ooh.
Aye. Okay.
Imagine if I lost another 4 points.
If you just keep going down in intelligence over and over.
I think once you go below like 0, you die.
This is
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, dead is just a slug. You just kind of lay there, comatose.
Can Greater Restoration or only True Wish heal that?
So, you guys, no one witnesses this. This is the best part. This is all within the Bernie cosmos of Bernie's life as he's there. Old Big G is the only witness, actually. Sorry, Big G, you're still there. He hasn't got rid of you yet. He's doing a good job of reducing himself right now, though.
Hey, Big G, I pull card now.
This is terrifying.
Big G likes pulling cars too.
Oh, you're gonna hate me, and I mean this with love.
Card?
God, this sucks.
Oh
no.
no, not ruin or something.
It's oh,
It's like you
just
hate it
lose
more.
things. Yeah, you would hate this.
everything.
All forms
I
of
lose
wealth that you
everything.
carry on your own, other
Other
than
than
magic
magic
items, are
items.
lost to you. Portable
Yeah, you keep
property
them.
vanishes. Businesses, buildings, and land you own are lost in a way that alters reality the least.
I mean, this kind of makes this is
Any
fitting. 'cause you
documentation
just-
that proves you should own something lost to this card also disappears.
This does explain
So-
why you no longer have churros.
Yeah,
You
you sure?
Fudge House
Yeah, you have
Farm
to start all-
exists, but Bernie, you sent Mr. Claremont Fudge House gone, and he's the only person who's ever said you are his son. And he is your certificate. There is no birth certificate otherwise. There is no proof. So now without
I do have a
Mr. Poppy,
ring. Oh,
you
but I
do?
lose that too, right?
But you lose that too.
You lose it. Yeah.
Oh, but he made it into the magical thing that I
Oh,
gave
did
over
you?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Okay,
you
so but
combine
it
all
does
into
say it
that-
alters history. So this is your only way of convincing people. Without that ring, there's a fuzz check you have to make. So when you talk to people about the Fudge House claim, with that ring in view, you get a fuzzy check, and if you pass, they remember. If you fail, they don't recall because of the
Does he
ruin
still get
spell.
the keep?
He keeps the ring because it's magical. He keeps magical
No,
items.
the keep.
Oh,
The keep.
His
Oh,
card.
so no, like so everything. No, he loses everything in a way where it's his, but no longer. He cannot prove it's his. It's not his. It's just not in his actual physical way.
No,
of
he
proving
couldn't have
possession.
proved the keep in the beginning. It's just now it's his.
True. So now it's real
somewhere,
land.
So he's just
Yeah.
clear. Now it's just free land.
Yeah, it's
That he
it's
has
a
to go
real
get to
land
first.
that's a monster. Yeah, that a monster exists. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a fucking moron now.
Yeah.
No,
Did
it
you
doesn't
have a
matter.
magical cloak or
That is so
underwear?
bad. That is so bad.
And-
Okay,
and
you have
he
one
just-
more card because you
Give us
somehow
your
tacked
last
on
one.
2 based off your luck. So
He
you're
had
just missing at
the,
it.
he had like
Take it,
all the
right?
golds too.
Dude, I love it. 13. This is good. Your low rolls. I love the low
Just
rolls.
standing around naked holding your bow.
I guess the
Is
good
that what-
news is that I'll probably think I am Ranger Ted now.
Oh, that's true.
Oh no! Wait, you can turn right now. Well, Beijing does agree that you are Ranger Ted because he's seen it.
I Fudge House.
You pull the final card. You guys see just Bernie. Oh well, Big G. You see Bernie go from like to, and then he pulls the final card, and it's like Geppetto arrives on his shoulder, and the North Star shines, and the fairy arrives and looks at you, Big G. You may teach this child something, but really, it's Bernie's choice. But Big G, you're the only one there that can give him an example as he draws the star.
Ooh. He could be smarter.
If he wants to, but he can put it to something better. I mean, a 2 is not
Oh,
going to give
yeah,
him a
You could
ton.
put it in Dex
Like,
or something.
you can put it anywhere else. That's a. I mean, honestly.
Oh no.
That was 5 cards.
Dude,
Big U would probably be like, be strong like me.
that's true. What does Bernie want?
I'd like to get 2 points of intelligence back, so I'm
Oh,
not an
no.
idiot.
Good move. Good move.
I'm still dumb, but
I mean, you weren't smart before, so.
You're just below
it's true.
average. You're just barely below average.
So what do? You put it to what?
Is that intelligence?
Intelligence official? Okay, bam.
Picture's kind of
Yeah, you
like,
pull out more
wait, he
cards.
became dumb and he like got a little less
Think
dumb.
he made him smarter somehow? How'd that?
Picture's like, I
I feel like you
cost
should
Big
roll.
G,
You should
how do
roll
you do it?
a
You just
check
tell
to
me
see
I'm
whether or
dumb
not
and
you-
that makes me smarter?
Yeah, Picture's like, Bernie is dumb. No, oh, Bernie's not dumb.
Oh, no.
And then they just see like all of your gold because you pull that card where you get like a bunch of gold now, and like they
Yeah, but I lost
disappear.
all of it. Yeah,
Oh god.
I had 35,000 gold on me.
I mean, Steve has a bunch of gold. No, wait,
He
he
gave
didn't. He gave it to the
1,000
church.
to Claremont too.
Yeah.
1,000
Yeah.
king.
At the end of the day, we arrive with Big G and Bernie standing toe to toe, height to short, staring up and staring down. And neither of them really sure where they should take the next step forward because both of them lost that leadership noodle a long time ago.
We still have Reno with us.
Yeah, he doesn't matter, right? He's not. He's just as young and foolish. I'm sure he would have just noodled with you guys. I don't know if he would have gotten any better results.
Big D, you want to eat, man?
Big G is full, but Big G
What?
can't eat.
Let's go eat. I'm sad. I don't really know why, but
Why is Bernie sad? Do we know Claremont no longer exists, or do we have no recollection of who Claremont even is anymore?
Bernie knows a real he-honky way of saying that they're alive, but it's somewhere they have to be freed, and it doesn't come off like that at all.
Oh, okay, so it's not like they're erased from our memory. We still know.
You remember them. Yeah.
Okay.
You wonder, you're like, where's, yeah.
So I looked it up, and a 9 intelligence compared to real life is like an 86 IQ.
Wait,
So
what?
You're like
what it said.
willing to run up and like run
Yeah, I'm
full
like-
speed against a wall, like, and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm like a Marine now in intelligence.
Oh, I was
I
thinking
can still
like
do
those
shit.
Just
I was thinking of people that wear certain red hats.
Yes, sir.
I think I just no longer process risk correctly. Like nothing seems that dangerous. Like we could just run at it. Like
Let's go eat. Let's go eat. It's like, let's go eat and be merry. And there's no dad in the house anymore. No one to tell you what to do. Become Ranger Ted because you can.
Ranger Ted
are-
probably
you are the
was
Ted.
about a 9.
You are becoming the Ted.
so
You are a ranger.
here's what we're doing because this was not the plan. Congratulations yet again. Here's the hot seat for you guys, Mr. Fudgehouse and Steve. And here's how it works for Reno. Reno is also going to have to roll a series of saves. If not, he is right there with you too. If he passes, he is right there with Big G and Bernie. That's everyone, right? Just Reno? Yeah. So not too bad. With such. Oh no, sorry, Sister Fields. The same for Sister Fields. They either do or do not pass. They end up with you guys, or they end up with Big G or Bernie. The fates have already been decided. You guys lay the paths. It was obviously a rough, quick trial of our own Overcooked. I thought it was fun. I thought you guys had a blast. I thought you guys handled it really well. For the most part, for the limited amount of movements you did really well. If you guys did not eat half of the churros, you totally would have passed. But that was the nature of your characters, and it was beautifully played and properly laid out. So congratulations on everything that you did. With that, no, you don't get a level because I just took one from Bernie, so I can't reward him. So,
What?
otherwise, and you all failed. But otherwise, I felt like it was a reward, but at the same time, you guys totally, utterly just take that one. But the hot seat for you guys and your new character, just your temporary, or if you fall in love with them, what have you, is this. You are arriving at the Fudge House Farms, wondering who is now the owner, looking to see if it's claimed, acting as prospects, but really seeing if you can get one over. Now, you can either be allies, or you could be different individuals arriving at the same time. You decide.
I feel like Ian and I are going to talk about this.
That's fine. But if the other two fail, then they can do their own thing. But it'd be super interesting to have different dynamics. But that is the theory. You guys are raptors arriving at a prime property, but you really don't know the stories because it's a little fuzzy. Because of Bernie's ring, it keeps it alive, and that was a good save. Because it was about to be lost.
Damn. I gotta hand it to the big G too.
Keeping it together, you know, knowing the
Makes
notes.
me want to do it Storage Wars style. Me and Chad coming in as like prospectors who are like, all right,
You know.
can I get 100 for this building right here? Right after
We got another bit. We got 300. We got 4, 5. We got
Whatever
$100,000.
Crowd
I hope
following us.
Throw shit. You're like, oh, there's got to be something in
All
here.
the
worth
gerbil
money."
goblins, are like, yeah, just taking all the extra trash. You guys left the
Whatever
gerbils.
characters
Those
you
guys
guys
are
do
doing their thing.
finalize on, I hope you guys have an IQ.
Oh yeah, because we need someone that's smart enough.
No
And not a
smart
child.
characters. I hear you.
This is wild. We have a infant mental group right now going on an adventure together. We got an old young elf.
Range. I'm just
We got an
on
old
the
young
dumb
elf,
average
a
range.
misled child.
I'm gonna
and
roll
big G.
characters right now, and this whatever happens is what's gonna happen. Is a temp,
Okay.
so
You want to play it that way? I'll play it that way. Let's do this.
Oh,
Let's see.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And roll the hit
Hair.
dice as well.
all right, 75. There you
There you
go. Okay, I like it. 8. That's
Roll
immediate. That 8.
Nice,
that 8
nice.
is
Those
immediately
are
gonna
good-
go.
Oh, Claremont, you gotta take it. You need to take that 61. You have to
61?
take that 61. That
Taking it.
899. Oh, that's goddamn, that's rich.
Wait, do I have anything that I can take a class?
That is so good. That
I
is
think-
Well, I have
I don't
a
think you
1
can-
14. I can take a class with a 14, right?
Yeah, you can.
yeah.
Okay, good.
That's
As long as I
that's
can get a
hurting
class.
me right now.
No, that's gonna be the best character ever.
Oh no, it's
Coming in strong.
We're gonna change the name to handicap for the team. You guys are gonna be the handicap.
Handicap boys.
You guys are all high
No longer
level,
the
but a bunch
punch
of
outs.
idiots. A bunch of level 17 morons.
No,
How
no,
did
You know
we
what?
get here?
That fits because we don't play smart. So
Chaz's character is pretty smart.
You're
Just
right.
16 intelligent.
No,
okay,
well, we'll see.
we'll have
see.
one leader.
No,
It'll be,
I'm that
Pinky-
8. That 8's going
It'll be the
to
brains and pinkies.
intelligence.
Eight
Oh,
pinkies and the
okay.
brain.
I will
Oh,
also
no.
put my 8 to intelligence as well.
That's gonna be great. With Reno, oh my god.
It just
You're gonna
bunch
make
of, like,
Bernie.
-1.
You're gonna make Bernie the smartest of
You're
all
gonna
of
be
them.
the smartest one in the group with a 9.
No,
You
it'll
just-
be
this
Reno.
is why they
Reno
never
will
live.
be.
No, Big G's dummy thick right now because he's like 100 point plus.
Yeah, that's the sad part though. It's like you got a bunch of guys going, you're just like on the fight. Once in a while they might hit something. We'll see. I don't know. I'm curious. This is gonna be great. I love it.
I'll probably do a bard or something. I don't know. Or
Nice.
no, I don't even know what I would
I love it. So we got a 61 and a 70.
Yeah, I will
This
talk
is gonna
through
be
our
yeah.
Let's do it.
whatever it is. It'll be funny.
Are you guys
This is
rolling
perfect.
hit point as well?
But what I don't even
Well,
know
it
how.
depends
I
on their
pick all
class.
my
Yeah, it
hit
depends
points.
on their
So
class.
then
Yeah, they have to decide their class first. So once you decide class, you guys can roll it
There's
here.
a,
and
if
we'll go
it's
from there.
yeah, I'll roll it.
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah.
it publicly.
Mhm.
So you can go see it.
You just tag,
Alright.
at Fudge House and be like, "This is my class, bam." But yeah, all right, we'll pause it there. We'll see where this goes. I'll message all you guys to further develop this fun and this craziness. The other players are gonna really hate having to roll and lose a character briefly, but we'll see how it goes. Everyone, look up Abe's Odyssey. Just watch like a mini
I don't
video
even
on
know
YouTube.
if Sister
I know what it
Fields
looks
will
like.
care because
Like,
Sister Fields
like-
isn't even playing anymore.
just I'll talk. We'll get something special for Stan working, but just check out the Abe's Odyssey vibe because that's where you're all going next if you go that far.
Alright.
So we'll see what happens. Otherwise,
Let's hope.
have a great night. See you guys later.
Alright.
Awesome. Hey,
See ya.
hey guys.